Hello and welcome to episode 17 of the Try Hard Entertainment Podcast.
Getting close to 20.
That's right.
2 10s.
That's right. And it took way longer than it should have to start this recording too.
We had some details to iron out. Dion wasn't happy with his contract terms. We had to remind him that he signed it, so nothing to be done.
And the house ain't gonna pay for itself.
Hopefully we're gonna have fun with some soundboard stuff today.
That's right.
I'm excited about that. Oh,
But we'll start with Dion. How you been?
Papa's been busy.
Papa's a Rolling Stone.
Yeah. I bought
The shirt.
yeah,
Oh, you can't even see me. All right.
yeah. That's why my bear's dabbing, because Daddy's been busy. I bought a bike, a pedal bike, and I rode to work. Well, I'm trying to lose 100 pounds. So the quest to lose a hundo is officially underway.
I'm gonna change this so I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the quest to a hundo is underway. So I rode to work, which wasn't bad. But riding home last night at 1 a.m. on a dark country road with all hills, it's not a good idea. But Daddy did it. He did it well.
So that's been my main concern with getting a bike.
What
'Cause
exercise?
I'd be being active is my main concern. Because I'd be leaving work at 10:30 at night,
Yeah.
and it's even more frightening for Dion.
Because he's black.
Right, just
can't-
harder to see.
So you can't see him.
Dion's got a smile whenever. Anyway, so, but no, like I'm here. But no, my concern is just, night. You know, it being dark, people can't see you.
Unless you wear a reflective vest.
Nerd. I got
So you don't wear a reflective vest?
I put lights on the bike though. Like the wheel,
okay.
The wheels have lights on them.
Yeah.
Like it's a fucking Fast and the Furious bike or something. And it has lights that go all the way around the wheels, and then I have a flashlight on the front, and on the back I have a little light that flickers.
All right. Well, good.
So
Did you put the card in the
Don't even
spokes
need to
too?
smile.
no, I didn't put a card in the spokes.
You should. Did you ever do that as a kid?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Man, you did not have a proper childhood
Yeah.
if you didn't put a playing card with a clothespin.
But it's just it's a starter bike for now. It's kind of, I want to get a more expensive bike. But that's mainly what I've been doing.
How much
Started
does
a new
a
diet. How much is what? The one I
starter
got?
bike cost? Yeah.
$179.
Okay.
And
It's not as bad as I thought.
it's $179 worth of bike. It's not it's not the best, but it gets me there. Like the handlebars came loose while I was riding down a hill. That's fucking terrifying.
I've had that happen before.
Yeah, the brakes weren't tightened up. Yeah, so it was an experience. So, but it's working. Started a new diet too. The Herbalife shakes. I don't know if y'all have heard of that before.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
started
that's the
doing
one that don't people sell that
Yeah,
like a Mary Kay type deal?
yeah.
Yeah.
People say yeah. So you can do a shake for breakfast, shake for lunch, and then eat a regular dinner, and then keeps you pretty full. You can have snacks in between there. I normally do those tuna snack packs with the tuna and the crackers.
Yeah.
Those are my jam right now.
You ever do buffalo tuna?
It's the first time I heard those words put together.
Yeah, it's life changing.
I have to look for that now.
That's good. Starkist. I think Starkist does it.
Yeah, their biggest one for tuna stuff. But yeah.
Chicken of the sea. But yeah, they got 'em. Little buffalo tuna pouches.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's good stuff. Gets my mouth moist.
Sweaty.
Yeah. Sweaty. What's up, girl?
Okay.
I swear y'all gonna choke trying to do that.
Swallow my tongue.
I'm just waiting for Nathan to pull out his cousin's sound and do
His
it.
cousin what?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I'm not gonna give her any clout.
thought we were XXing this thing up. I was like, this is
Fuck you, Megan. And her perfect.
What about you, Nathan?
Same old stuff, except work has been a lot busier. Mm-hmm. We fired one guy, and then not even a week later, fired the one guy on a Friday. The following Thursday, had a dude just start doing his no call, no show deal. He missed like the entire following week, and then it was like, all right, that's it. So down 2 people. It's apparently hard to hire because of the COVID-19 stuff from the company aspect. They don't really want to be bringing people in. I think it's starting to like loosen up now though. But anyway, so it's been a lot more work. I've been trying to pick up slack for us being kind of short. But some stuff changed. We don't have a third shift anymore. There's only 3 people on third shift, so we moved 1 to first and 2 to second.
Yeah. Which I was never even told about that. I found that out from Mike on first shift. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got rid of third shift.
Yeah. Just they just weren't good enough. They needed. He put 2 of them with me to give my guidance. They needed it because they suck.
God.
No.
trash.
No. But no, we just didn't have the work to justify it. But again, I think we're starting to see the light at the end of this tunnel with this COVID-19. Bars open back up somewhat. I think they're doing like the outdoor patio stuff. I think they're still not letting you come in.
Probably limitations and
Are
stuff.
y'all partaking in the public debauchery?
No.
What debauchery is this?
Being around public.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we have never stopped. We're doing this.
No, I mean like going.
It means people you don't know.
Are you going to bars? Are you going?
I will be.
I will not.
I will be going to bars.
Not for a while.
Yeah. That's how they get you.
You're gonna be a pawn in the first wave on
Exactly.
a chessboard.
Exactly.
See how things play out.
Stay at Home Volume 2 is coming soon.
Well,
Yeah.
I will be drunk.
And I will not get that super virus that's people are gross. I can't do it.
Nathan's approach is you can't get it if you're already drunk.
Yep.
That's not how that works.
Alcohol cleans. Okay.
That's not how that works.
I think it's a better strategy than drinking bleach, though.
Yeah.
No.
So, regardless of whatever Trump says.
He didn't say that. He said inject it.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing.
Drinking it would be stupid. You inject it with the needle.
I'll just inject a beer.
We can just drink. I mean,
I drank it too.
Nathan, live your life. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Not in that life either.
Put it on a spoon.
Live your life. Yeah, heat it up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But have they said anything about Memorial Day?
We're off.
It's happening.
We are?
And it is happening.
It's a thing.
Yeah, we're not gonna not remember people
I know.
because
I
we've
mean,
got even
like-
more people to remember now.
What the shit, John?
No, I mean, isn't Memorial Day like this Monday?
I don't know.
Not this coming one, the one after.
I was like, because I've never,
So in like
it was this-
9 days.
25th.
so
I
we
get-
do have Memorial Day
I get
off.
time. I get time and a half that day. Super excited about that.
Nice. But as far as us, we actually have that day off.
Yeah, we're off. that
Because I
Monday.
haven't seen no like printout like it was last year that showed all the holidays.
You
that
know,
we're
they
all
do have
for.
a printout for the 2017 holidays still posted on the bulletin board.
I guess they're still going by that then.
Yeah.
For years to come, just go by this.
But like the days are important because like the day of the week that Christmas falls on kind of determines how much time we get off, that kind of deal. So, but I guess that will show you what holidays we do get off. And Memorial Day is always a Monday anyway.
3-day weekend.
I love it. I got one of my guys taking the Friday before off this coming Friday, so he's going to have a 4-day weekend. I'm going to make him work really hard Tuesday to make up for it.
Which one is that?
Clyde.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Clyde ain't shit. I don't even know who Clyde is. Probably, I don't know.
Clyde is the oldest of the crew. He's like 58.
Old Clyde.
He does what he
Clyde.
wants.
Yeah, I just let Clyde do his thing.
His approach
He gets his work done. I don't really mess with him.
Crunchy old Clyde.
Yeah.
His approach is the Cartman effect. The Cartman approach is, fuck you, I do what I want.
He does. Like, once all the office people leave, he strolls into the conference room and starts watching Netflix for a little bit. Then he'll come back out and do some work.
But when you're old, isn't that the time to do that
Yeah,
stuff?
that's what I'm saying. Like, and
Like,
and
who
he
cares?
never misses his deadlines.
Yeah,
like
who
he's
cares?
always on it. So whatever, do your thing.
I can't wait to get old. That's when I'm gonna start doing all the hardcore drugs. That's when I get old. I can't wait. Black tar, heroin, crack, all of it. I'm gonna speed and steal. I'm gonna do all kind of stuff when I get old.
Man,
You'd be like, I didn't know.
you're gonna be like DeAndre Baker,
no, he's just young and stupid.
but you'll be old and stupid.
No, I'll be old and senile. I don't know. I'm old. I'm dying.
Just make sure that you get a good lawyer.
I'm not gonna need a
Like
lawyer.
OJ.
I'm not gonna need a lawyer. I'm not gonna do no real time. I'm gonna be like 70.
Look at Bill Cosby.
Well,
Age didn't stop him from going to jail.
well,
Prison.
yeah, he raped. I'm not gonna rape at 70.
What if
John.
what if people are raping Bill Cosby?
That took a turn.
No. The life you signed up for?
Yeah, I mean, because from what I've heard, they don't take kindly to that.
Don't rape.
No.
But I've heard he's telling jokes and like people like him in prison.
Probably still don't know pudding cup.
I remember when I was much younger, me and my brother had a conversation about like just how earth-shattering it's going to be when Bill Cosby passes away. And with everything that happened, now it's like,
Yeah.
that Ghost Dad was a good movie.
Yeah.
But he's gone now.
Don't put pills in girls' drinks.
Then look at it. It went from Bill Cosby to freaking Joe Exotic.
Man,
He's probably having time of his life in jail.
free my mouth. It's like that Office clip
It's raining men.
where Michael, or I actually don't remember who tells him. Somebody tells Oscar, "You'd love jail." I think it's Dwight. You love jail. Why would I love jail? Oh, you'd love it. No, it was Kevin. It was Kevin that says it. Anyway, moving on. I like that show.
That's all Devin watches.
Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I go over their house, she's on the couch watching The Office.
It's a great show.
I bought her a Dundee award.
Yeah.
So she has a Dundee on her entertainment center.
My man.
Oh yeah.
So that's a thing that's happened.
Dion's
happens
loving
now.
the soundboard.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that's in my life.
Nathan wanted to do it, so he wanted to go all out.
That's now part of that. That's canon. It's
New-
part of my
new
life.
technology, man. I get excited.
It all originated from the whole soundboard for when we do the Would You Rather segment.
You don't have to explain anything to
You
them.
just ruined the surprise.
I know.
He was already doing it the last 2 episodes. Which he was going all out with. Like, if you looked at his facial expression when he
Because
did
that
it.
was my thing. I was into it. And they took it away. You gave my job to a robot. And now I'm out of a job.
It's the future.
Yeah. Got replaced
Might
by
as
a
well get
robot.
used to it.
Oh, Nathan could always do like a... What was it? Brandon did.
I don't know. I wasn't here.
The episode is up. The segment is up.
Are you talking about the one with Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Would You Rather. Well, except for the segment, I cut out some of those parts because he was just like directly in the mic, just yelling. Bruh!
Yeah.
I was like, we kind of don't need that part of it. It's in the episode, though.
That happens to me when I'm listening to podcasts at night. And then one of those parts will come up, and Jen's like, "Turn it down," and I'm like, "I'm not turning it down because of a 2-second bit. Shut up."
I thought that was only me because I'll be at home watching a movie, and she'll come around and be like, "Turn it down." Like, I don't control the volume of the action and the talking, and because they talk real low, but then
they do that for like the theater effect.
Yeah,
because when the action happens, it's like
yeah.
But yeah, like no, I'm not turning it down for like a small little.
Yeah,
no,
not doing
I'm
it.
not doing it.
Not
So
doing
just
it.
got to deal with it.
Eat a dick.
Exactly, Jen. If it like shocks, if it shocks you awake, whatever. Go back to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Quiet parts are coming.
Yeah. Quiet parts are coming.
The she becomes a smart ass and throws headphones at you. Wear them.
She's told me because I have I've got like a couple pairs of headphones and I've got like some Bluetooth earbuds or whatever.
But I'm not gonna sit in
I'm not.
my bed and watch
Hit it.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
gonna
right.
plug headphones into like I'm in fucking elementary school trying to sneak porn on the computers.
It's like Dion was in the room with me.
Yeah,
the way he called that one. It's exactly what I used to do.
I was.
Just in the
I've been
closet.
waiting for this.
That doesn't even fit.
Doesn't know.
That was referring to what you said.
John's getting a little button happy over there.
The joke about how you. It's like
Be
he
thankful
was
it's
in the room.
John, man, because if the thing was in front of me,
Every time you turn around, it'd be like Nathan just walking around going,
Bazinga.
I would just be buzzing, buzzinga.
"Oh God."
Well, John, how have you been? It took us 16 minutes to get to you.
Seems about right.
Oh,
Because all John says is, "I'm good," and then we just
been working.
we've been working.
But no,
Are we gonna crack up every time we hit a button?
It might get old an hour and a half in. I don't know.
nah, I ain't gonna be the whole time. I'll be that.
We just got to run it into the ground.
Nathan wants to run it under the ground. I've been good, just working, sleeping. Work has like really burned me out because of just how busy it's been and the help I've had at work. So it's
Yup.
pretty much just ran me ragged, and I come home, pretty much take a shower and fall asleep, wake up, eat dinner, and go back to sleep. I've been pretty much working and sleeping.
Yeah, I feel like at work it just all kind of hit. And it's like we're like crazy slow, and then wham! A lot of what we have in Fab is work from other Jemison plants. Well, I guess the Sumter one's really the only one we're getting work from, but they are apparently like drowning in work because they booked so much stuff and totally like they didn't gauge their times right, so now they're struggling. So we picked up like a lot of their work. A lot of their work. Like I can only imagine how bad it was down there because now we're somewhat underwater. And it's like, good grief, man. How much did y'all book?
I know apparently they said that like one of ours is, I guess they lost a bid or something on it. Draca. We're losing out on that for now. So that's one less company we got to do work for.
Who?
So they're pushing everything out for them, which has been chaos.
So let me pick a bone. I got a bone to pick with the row. You're not the one. Please tell me you're not the one that moves your pallets after you've banded them.
No.
Good.
That's been Mike and Tim.
Yeah, I want to kick them in the balls.
It was it the
Draca.
Draca.
I had to load.
Oh.
I had to load 3 trucks.
They were spread all out, weren't they?
No, they were all together, but the 2 stacks of Draca that I needed to pull were sandwiched between another 2 stacks of Draca and then like some 4 by 10 foot pallets of metal on the other side. So it was like I couldn't really move the other side, so I had to move those. Well, I would have had to move those 12 pallets of Draca to get to it because I couldn't get the wheel of the sheet lift. And I was like,
The class has a question.
fucking idiots. Go ahead.
What's a Draca?
Draca is a elevator company that we produce like sheet metal for.
That wasn't worth the question.
That's what it is. But yeah, I was so heated when I saw that. I was like, what idiot did this? And then I called Bill and was like, can I switch tags? Because it's all the same stuff. It's all Draka. It's the same stuff. The sizes are different, but it's the same like gauge. For like Draka all the way across the board. Obviously these were the same everything. And he was like, yeah, just use the ones in front. I said, thank you. So I just swapped tags.
I mean, he should know at that point because I don't have time to sit there and do all of that. Unless it's like literally at a standstill.
I was just hoping. I was hoping it wasn't you. I was hoping.
I'm too busy running the machine.
Because I see you outside of work. I could kick you in the balls. But I do not see Tim or Mike.
Dick Kick City.
Dick Kick.
Dick Kick City.
The Dick Kick City of my city.
I'm too busy running the machine and then having to help them band it.
Yeah,
They're the ones that move it.
I hate them. It made me so... I mean, it was an easy fix when I called Bill, but for like a minute, I was so heated. Just over there like, mother... And just
I can only imagine Frank. He's probably pissed off about the stuff too.
Oh, all the time. And he was out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So... And then Bill was gone all week.
Yep.
So they only had the two people on the trucks, like loading and pulling. Tuesday, I had to load 2 trucks by myself. Wednesday, I loaded 3 trucks by myself. Thursday, when Frank comes back, a driver got suspended, so they only had 3 trucks to load total. And I was like, this is garbage.
I didn't even hear about one of the drivers being suspended.
Yep. He got suspended one day last week and one day this past week.
It sounds like he's on the verge of losing his contract.
Yeah. He's also the one that cussed out Dee. Anyway.
Oh, my God.
So, what are we getting into? You pulled something up.
You want to go over the video game stuff first, or the unrelenting jerseys that you're wanting to talk about?
Let's hit a would you rather.
Now?
That's a major curveball for Dion. What?
I wanted to get into it early. I don't want it to be like a late thing because I feel like viewership drops off. And I feel like that's one of the best segments.
All right, so that's another thing. Like I had started doing. I actually edited last night and uploaded.
You do. Huh?
I created like the whole segment video specifically of the Would You Rathers for the YouTube channel too, for people want to watch that.
Okay.
If they drop off before the end of the episode.
Let's jump into sports. I'm all over the place.
Talk about those jerseys.
Those LA Rams jerseys.
My God.
And then we're going to talk about some draft stuff. Dion likes the jerseys.
He likes the jerseys?
He
likes the numbers.
I like where they I like what they were trying to do.
What were they trying to do?
Right,
be the worst jersey in the NFL?
No, they were trying to be different. I like the gradient in the numbers. I'm not a fan of the all white. Doesn't look finished.
No, the all white's terrible.
I'm not a fan of the helmet, the metallic blue. It doesn't go well with with the flat blue of the jerseys.
Oh, okay. In terms of that, yeah. I get it.
The flat and the metallic doesn't really go together. So,
but the helmet itself. Do you like the helmet just as an individual item?
It's a Ram helmet.
Because I like it. I like that yellow. That yellow's pretty. Yellow's also my favorite color.
They could have done more with that. I just don't like the metallic. Metallic blue is a good color, but it just doesn't go with this. What we're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand the gradient numbers. I've never been a fan of that.
Oh, God.
The white jersey, we are... Okay, John. My gosh.
It's not one to do.
The white jerseys, I think we completely agree on, are garbage. I do love the blue top, yellow pants look much more than I like the all blue. And I would take the name patch away. Like, we know you're the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
So get that out of here. And then, so like, for me... What? What do you mean? There it goes. Yeah, there it go. There it went. Gone.
My computer, okay? It's not the greatest. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to zoom in on it. There we go.
It's all right. I was just filibustering while you figured that out.
No, I was trying to get the damn thing to respond.
But yeah, I think, in my opinion, if the numbers were all yellow, just straight yellow, it'd be good. That white jersey though, that's just got so much work. It needs to be done on that.
On that one.
But I
think I would have rather them done an all yellow uniform.
Oh man, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. but the white doesn't look finished. I don't like the numbers look plain. That I don't like that nameplate at all. I don't like that at all.
Yeah,
the white, the pants with the yellow stripes, it doesn't look finished. It doesn't look.
That
like
to me is the worst part.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you said earlier, like a highlighter.
Just a highlighter stripe going down the hip.
Yeah,
It's hideous.
doesn't connect to anything. Doesn't go with anything.
Yeah.
What were you saying about the number?
Oh, the number is with that little pattern on the inside. When you kind of look at it, almost from a distance or whatever, it makes the numbers look purple instead of blue. And so, like when you pull back, like the gloves, to me, are more blue, and they're right beside the number, which looks purple. And it's just weird. And then with Dion's point, it also doesn't go with the shininess of the helmet there.
So what?
I'm excited about
So
giving them their first loss in their new stadium.
It's kind of apt.
I'm excited
Dion's
about
already
that.
predicting it.
Yeah. Cowboys going 16-0.
Yeah, I'm already. That's
That's a reach.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Tampa Bay's not even making the playoffs.
not at all.
So what does it say above on the blue uniforms?
It's just like a heart monitor. That's all it is like a like a up and down.
Because like that's as much as I can.
And it's like right at the halfway point. If you are able to, you're not gonna be able to see it on this, but there's other like pictures you can find where it zooms in on that. The other half of the stitching is like blue, so it blends in with the jersey, and that half is yellow, so it sticks out.
I thought it was white. It's
The little-
all stupid.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. Like we know you're the Rams, we don't need it. And then with the away uniforms, they even put their city. It's like, hey, just because we're not at home, don't forget where we're from. We're from Los Angeles.
We're not St. Louis anymore. We had cool uniforms.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think overall, I'm not really a fan.
But I can see whoever did the picture for this. I can see what they did though with the yellow, blue, and white and the uniforms. But yeah,
Are you referring to the fact that they matched the colors up? Is that what you?
pretty much. Yeah.
Well,
But,
that's
yeah.
It just makes the white look even worse. It's just too much white.
I would have switched. I would have switched the white and the two on the end. I would have switched them.
Yeah.
That way you can see more.
A lot of contrast.
Yeah, you can see more of it. But can't wait to get those uniforms dirty. I'm excited about
With
it.
our shit when we shit on them.
That's right. Guess what we're gonna do?
Shit on them.
Yeah. But now that since we're on uniforms, what's been your favorite NFL uniform ever? Just think about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna take Cowboys out of the equation.
Okay.
If I'm including Cowboys, it's the Thanksgiving Day alternates.
Absolutely.
The white shoulder, blue. Those are my favorite.
No. I've liked the those aren't it. That were for me. It's the what they have. They're all white, and they have the white numbers with like the blue trim. Anniversary ones. It was the 75th anniversary jerseys.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. I thought you were talking about the color rush.
No. The 75th anniversary jersey and pants were my favorite, but that's not my favorite NFL uniform of all time.
So, this was just sprung on me.
You're welcome.
Another one that I like a lot is the Patriots AFL, the red with the white numbers.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. I'm a fan of the Browns jerseys.
Depends on the combination.
Yeah,
But I'm with you on that. I'm with you on
it's
that.
just classic, clean, simple as simple could be.
I think my favorite uniforms of all time when they came out were the Denver Broncos when they had Terrell Davis and they were doing a Super Bowl run. I think those were my favorite uniforms. I'm sure John will edit in a picture of them so we can see them. Since he's
You mean so the ones right when they changed to that like
dark blue and orange.
and they changed the logo to that Bronco that it is now.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, those.
Yeah,
The
those,
Super
those
Bowl
are nice.
run. Yeah, I think those were my all-time favorite not cowboy uniform.
Another one I like now, and I think the reason I like it's because I'm not a huge fan of their current jerseys, is the Dolphins throwbacks.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of maybe it's not necessarily a throwback, but it's kind of like a mixture, I guess, between like the retro style and then they kind of modernized it. But yeah,
Would you go with the turquoise or the orange? Because they've had both.
like if I was getting a jersey.
Yeah. If you had to decide uniform for them.
Well, see, that's the thing. So the new color scheme with that turquoise, whatever, I don't want anything to do with that.
Okay.
The old with the kind of more like a green teal, I like that color a lot more
Okay.
than that turquoise.
Okay. Makes sense.
I'm just not a fan of their new stuff. I don't like the new logo either.
You know whose uniforms are complete garbage? The Buccaneers. Goddamn right, I said it, John.
Yeah.
Are you
know
talking
what?
about because they redesigned theirs too?
No, I'm just joking. I like I like the Bucs uniforms.
So, but the ones before they redesigned them, that redesign that lasted like 3 or 4 years, those are awful.
Yeah.
Awful. But now they've gone back to the old, like the John Lynch, Mike Allstott type,
Yeah.
like colorway and scheme and stuff. I like them a lot more now. The Dreamsicle ones are also awful, but it's whatever.
When the Jaguars had those gradient helmets, I like those.
See, yeah,
You don't like them
I don't like the gradient.
at all? You don't like gradient
No.
at all?
I don't think it's a good look,
Oh,
but that's fine.
I like it because it was different.
Yeah,
I love different. I don't like how if everything's uniformed. Every team has the same, color. Home, white away, same.
I like the Seahawks neon green alternate.
Oh, love those.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Those are nice.
Love those. Love those.
John, do you like jerseys at all? Or are we just not giving you any airspace?
That's fine. I mean, I was waiting for the shots to be fired at Tampa Bay, so
I like the jerseys now. I mean, honestly, not even joking about it because you're here. I did not like I said, the ones they had for 3 or 4 years. Those were awful.
You mean
The
when
numbers,
they like the digital numbers?
yeah,
they
they
were,
looked like a freaking clock or
Yeah,
something. They
yeah.
were so bad.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But they changed it back this coming season. They're going to be back to what it used to be, and it's so much better.
And then Tom Brady's going to get hit and he's going to explode on the field.
Yeah, turn into dust. He's going to die like a Jedi. Just,
Yeah. Go out with some honor. I respect it.
did you hear? Which I'm sure you did. The offer that Prescott had now,
See, I'm just not.
that they quote as a monster offer that's on the table now.
Yeah, like I heard something about like $106 million guarantee. It'll make him the highest paid player in the history of the NFL.
It's 35 million annually with more than 106 million guaranteed.
Tosh.
Do you check us here too? No, I'm not. Oh, I meant here. Check me.
Is she high? What?
But you pumped that child.
I don't know.
She was so shy earlier.
Yeah. She high? Her eyes were not open at all.
That French toast, man,
Yeah.
got to her. I don't know how much I buy like reports of contract stuff, especially not with ones like this where it's just like dragging on. I'll just wait.
Yeah. I don't know what to think. I don't know. I really don't know.
You got everybody saying it's about like the length of the contract. He wants a shorter contract. The team wants a longer one.
But it's by like a year. It's not like it's a.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you go. I mean, so
if he goes 4, he can re-up sooner. I get that.
yeah, he'd be 30 instead of 31.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference. Tannehill is 32 and he just got paid.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think he's definitely going to play. I don't think that he'll sit out.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
Yeah.
any of that. I mean, he got yelled at on social media.
By who?
By,
that stupid ass group we're in.
just the court of public opinion,
Oh.
because he was holding like workouts and they weren't social distancing. They were running drills and stuff, and so people were giving him shit.
I heard about that.
Oh,
and,
Tom
and
Brady
he had,
did
and
it.
he had some party or something too.
Thomas Brady did it.
Yeah, but he's the golden boy.
He broke into a house. He been doing thug shit since he.
Speaking of thug shit,
Worse than freaking AB.
freaking DeAndre Baker and Quentin Dunbar. Quentin Dunbar has supposedly been. I probably shouldn't have said speaking of thug shit. I didn't mean that with any skin color. But no, just
You can be a white thug. Nigga.
Well, yeah, but when you do thug and then talk about a black guy, it's just not good.
Well, it didn't get weird till you made it weird, brother.
But it's so they were at like a barbecue or I don't know something. Then he just like pulls a gun out and starts robbing people.
Stupid.
It was apparently like a confrontation broke out.
Stupid.
Yeah, but then like 5 or 6 people have said that Quentin Dunbar did not have a part in that. But nobody has come out and spoken for DeAndre Baker in that way, so he's probably screwed.
Which one?
Armed robbery.
Which one of them is a giant?
Baker. First, they traded up in the end of the first round to get DeAndre Baker, and then he does this. And
he just got drafted?
Not this most recent one, the one before. His rookie season was last year.
Okay, so he's in
and he got. I mean, I loved him because Amari Cooper roasted him. So like really the only way they could go is up from Baker, and they weren't going to get rid of him that soon because he's a first round pick. But he just took matters into his own hands, and yeah,
stupid.
It is stupid. I don't know. Like, what point are you trying to prove? Like, you're an NFL player, man. Like,
yeah.
If it is some kind of like thing with pride and you having to like prove that you're a big man, I would just show him my paychecks.
Yeah.
And then run away in my Bugatti because I can afford that.
So that group that y'all are a part of, that you always call somebody son, and is it kind of like
he's been gone for a while. I think I ran him off. Haha.
Is he the guy with the sources?
No, it's a different one.
Oh.
It's a different one.
Because it just sounds like that group chat would be kind of like the video that I shared that tagged y'all in on Facebook that somebody did with the baby Stephen A. Smith reacting to Tom Brady.
No, they're just,
the way they start arguing, going back and forth. It sounds like
it's no point in arguing with them because they're not intelligent. Like, they don't have intelligent points. They're like, oh, we don't like Dak. Why? Because he sucks. Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, why does he suck? Oh, he went 8-8. I mean, this year.
They fired the only shot that they had available.
Yeah, and that's how the whole argument goes.
And I hate QB win-loss. I think that's a terrible stat. It's a team sport. Like, one that I threw out yesterday, Tony Romo has a better win percentage than Dan Marino. Do I think Tony Romo is great? Absolutely. Do I think he's better than Dan Marino? No, I do not. But he has a better win percentage. So if you're using the argument win-loss, Tony Romo is a better quarterback than Dan Marino. It just doesn't work. Yeah. It's a stupid argument.
Yeah.
But people throw it out all the time, and then I throw out numbers. But they'll talk about 8-8, and I'm like, okay, well, I hate this stat, but he's 40-24 over his career.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's because he has so much help. And then someone posted a picture of the wide receivers that we have, and everybody was bashing the wide receivers. And it's like, I thought Dak had so much help. But now you think our wide receiver core is garbage?
See,
like, how does that work?
It's no, you can't win.
Yeah,
you can't win.
They just choose whichever side of the argument is like anti-Cowboys. Doesn't matter if it conflicts or negates any previous points that they've tried to make. It's just in that moment.
Yeah.
Whatever you have to say to go against. So, yeah, it's awful.
But it doesn't stop Nathan.
No, I'm in it.
He has time for it every time.
He makes time for it.
Yeah. I'll just be sitting on the couch, be like, man, nothing really on TV. I don't feel like playing a video game. Let me just troll some Dak haters. That's what I do.
He goes fishing.
Down for the fight.
One guy said something. I mean, he didn't use punctuation, commas, like nothing. Just a run-on sentence, misspelling words. And the point of it was something basically just like giving up on Dak was the point he was trying to make, or something like that.
What's his solution to that? What was his solution?
Well, he didn't give us. Well, he just. I don't remember exactly what it was, plus it was also hard to read. But that was the gist of it. Was just kind of like giving up on Dak, and I just replied with kind of the same way you gave up in English class, and then that was it. But that's what I do. I just get on there and I just try to troll people and make them mad.
And it's the forum. It's not the other one that we're in.
I actually don't know.
It is. It's the forum. That's the one that's trash.
That's gonna be.
Oh yeah. That's the one that's trash. Yeah. The other one is Mike Coleman's
Yeah.
page. Oh yeah, Mike Coleman's page is
Yeah.
that's a good Cowboys page.
Yeah, I like that one.
But it's also a lot smaller, and I think that's why it's a good Cowboy page.
Yeah.
Once you get like thousands of people on a page, it's like, gonna be some idiots.
I hate them.
But Mike's page has like less than 300, so it's good. It's quality stuff.
Is the ones that you take shots at? Are they like kids or are they just?
No, they're adults.
No, they're
adults
These are
that just-
men
Yeah,
older
yeah.
than me.
Yeah, these are adult males.
Yep.
These are
The one guy I call son is like 45,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he
They're
looks
just
like
easily
a
shut
Guido.
down. That's okay.
No, they have no valid points. They just
That's what I'm saying.
talk, and then
Yeah,
if you come at them with an intelligent
Yeah.
response,
Shut down.
their response is, "Oh, he still sucks."
yeah. Like it always, you throw
Good
out
talk.
all kinds of numbers, and then it's just like, I've seen him play. He's bad, and I'm like, then you don't know what you're looking at.
I mean,
So to me, like the last resort they always throw out is the eye test. It's like, well, your eyes suck.
Yeah,
Your eyes are worse than Dak.
Yeah. Got them Jameis Winston pre-surgery eyes.
But that's what, once you back him into a corner, that's what they come out with. I've watched him play. He's not good.
We've
Okay.
had bad quarterbacks. Every quarterback we've had in between after Aikman, before Romo, that whole era
Yeah,
was it was so bad.
And that's what irritates me is people seem to think, like everybody's saying, you don't, with the Dak Prescott, you don't pay your quarterback. You just draft one, use his rookie contract, and then repeat, like rinse and repeat.
Like nobody ever does.
Yeah, and I'm like, you understand it took from Aikman to Romo for us to get a quarterback that was, which admittedly wasn't too long of a gap, but it's not like you can just pop him every year.
It was
Like,
almost.
it was about 7 or 8 years.
That's a long time.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm thinking like Browns,
Oh,
20 years
yeah.
or whatever, 30.
But to not have but they've had quarterbacks. They just had a garbage team. But we haven't had that. Like there was a time period where our quarterback play was just horrible.
Yeah,
Which is
and,
horrible.
and people just seem to forget that. Like we've had, but in that 8-year span, we failed so many. Like we had so many starters
Right.
in that window because
Right.
we just kept. It was just trial and error.
Right.
Like over and it might have been like 6 years, but yeah, but people just seem to forget that. They just seem to think that whoever you pick up as long as it's a first round draft pick at quarterback, it's going to pan out. I'm like, no, it's
like-
not that easy.
Just like Johnny Manziel did.
Yeah, and Paxton Lynch and Jamarcus Russell,
He was first overall, wasn't
Brady
he?
Quinn. Yeah, Russell was first overall.
There are many examples of this not playing out. Brady came out of the 6th. Dak came out of the 4th. Like that's
Drew Brees was a second round pick.
Yeah, it's not as simple as they're making it out to be. The same with the with the running back compared. You can't just stick anybody back there. It doesn't work. That's not how football works. But you can't argue football with people who know what they're talking about.
Once they get to that eye test argument, you've won. You don't have to say anything else. Well, I watched the games, and he sucks.
Like, do you?
Oh, okay.
Do you?
Which game did you watch? Like the 3 touchdown, 1 pick playoff game against the Packers? You thought he sucked? That's crazy, John. Crazy. He was ranked like 2nd or 3rd in wins above replacement.
Yeah.
So, meaning he's the 2nd or 3rd most valuable player to his team in the NFL, and people say he sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so by that logic, if he's 3rd, so there's only 2 good players in the NFL. If the 3rd place guy sucks, everybody behind him has to suck too, right?
Yeah. John, do they have Tampa Bay fan pages, or this is just something new you've never heard of before?
I don't know. I've never tried looking them up.
Don't wait.
I wonder. I'm going to get into a Tampa Bay
forums.
fan page.
Oh god.
See what it's like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like the Cowboys fans are so damn toxic.
Yeah.
I think like if I go to any other fan page, it'd be like, this is good. This is relaxing.
Except Philly, they're the worst.
Yeah, Philly sucks.
Yeah.
Although one thing, this is another point I made, is like I don't ever hear Philly fans bitching about Carson Wentz.
Oh, he's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, and that's the thing that irritates
Speaking
me
of eye tests.
about Cowboys fans is like we we're just the Cowboy fan base like hates on Dak. He's got better numbers than Carson Wentz. He's got a better record, if we want to keep using that, than Carson Wentz, and he is available.
Yeah, he's durable.
He does not get hurt.
Yeah.
And Dallas fans rag on Dak, and Eagles fans do not rag on Wentz. And Wentz has already been paid. I don't see a single Eagles fan bitching like, "Oh, we should have saved this money and drafted a first-round quarterback." Like, while I do hate Philly fans and they're disgusting people, they seem to be a little bit smarter than Cowboys fans.
I do love how their depth chart now says Wentz hurts.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of people saying that like they drafted their quarterback of the future, and like they're not even playing. Like people think Jalen Hurts is gonna take that job.
I've been telling a lot of Philly fans that I see because they're so happy where they were. Well, they are. They're happy about the Jalen Hurts pickup. I said, I can't wait to see the new 2 quarterback set y'all gonna be running this year. So,
I'm a huge fan of Jalen as a person. I think like everything he went through in college, being replaced by like Tua, but he still, he stayed with Alabama for that following year as a second string guy. Then he transfers, whatever goes local. But I think he handled himself really well. I would have not handled it that well. I would have been so upset. Like I didn't do anything to lose this job. Like what the hell?
Well, I don't dislike him. I don't dislike. I just hate Philly.
Yeah,
I think he deserved better than Philly.
But where I was going is just like I'm rooting for him because I think he's just like a really, really like stand up person. I don't think he's going to make it in the NFL. I don't think the skill is there.
He's not set up for success right now.
Well, yeah, that too. You're behind a quarterback that's only been in the league
that just got paid last year.
This would be his 5th year. Yeah.
So he's not going to be the starter
So
unless Philly is just stupid. You paid your quarterback all this money and then you just replaced him. So he's
just kind of. You got to root for Carson to get hurt, and if you want to see Jalen.
If I was Carson, I would pray to be the backup, the highest paid backup of all time.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Be the backup quarterback for an NFL team is the easiest. You just got it made.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the numbers were, but Chase Daniel played quarterback in Missouri, has been a backup quarterback in the NFL for a decade, has made buku money. So much money.
And has yet to get a dirty uniform.
Yeah, and probably has played like 15 snaps in his 10-year career.
The same uniform.
The equipment manager doesn't have to do anything with his uniform. Just take it off and hang it up. You ain't sweat or nothing.
Yeah. Just wear headphones and call in plays.
Yep. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's how you do that. That's how you NFL.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you NFL.
He does a podcast too, by the way, and it's actually pretty good. I don't remember what it's called.
My favorite NFL podcast is Pat McAfee.
Oh man,
yeah,
we got to get him on the show for the brand.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, cuz?
That'd be great.
What's up, cuzzy?
I love some Pat McAfee. His podcast is really good. And
so John's here too.
All right. Well, I got sports out of my system. Cowboys had a great draft. Now I got sports out of my system.
Yeah, the best draft.
Cowboys had such.
I saw something that said that the Cowboys front office wanted for murder because they killed this draft.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right.
Goddamn right they did.
They did so good.
I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh.
Are we playing in front of people? Do y'all think that's happening?
No.
Not right now, at least. If they go through with the season.
Think it'll be postponed?
If it's not postponed,
man, I don't think it's going to be postponed.
They could probably. Two ideas is one, they could probably either live stream it, which wouldn't be the same, or
that's what they do anyway.
Well, it would be strictly live stream with nobody in the bleachers in the stands.
Yeah.
Or another way is kind of like I saw like the Blue Ridge Rock Festival talking about the certain way that they're going to be doing it this year, this September, and also suggesting you wear a mask and all this, and still basically practice the whole 6 foot.
That's not going to happen at a
No.
football stadium. No.
No, I'm saying
Or
this
at a
is-
rock festival.
Yeah, or a rock festival.
Where there's like hard rock bands and metal bands, and you want people to stay 6 feet away from each other. You better have a massive venue.
People like to mosh at
Yeah.
hard rock.
I'm all
shows
about
and
touching
metal.
strangers at rock concerts.
They bounce off of each other. I mean, sweaty.
So the NBA is talking about they're trying to set up a way to do the playoffs, and they want to have like one centralized location.
Mm-hmm.
So almost like the March Madness tournament or whatever. You play this football game, and then right after you play like another one, basketball game. Play this basketball game, and then right after you got the other one. So it's just like all day long. You got playoff game, just back to back
Interesting.
in this one arena.
I'd subscribe to that. I'm here for that.
Yeah, like I'd be down for that. So it's
Yeah,
that
I'm here
way
for that.
you eliminate travel time. You don't have to take 2 or 3 days off between games. You can knock the playoffs
Yeah.
out a lot faster.
I'm here for that.
And I'm like, let's do it because I'm ready to see LeBron win a championship with the Lakers. So
And they don't have to show them live. They don't have to. They could record them all and then show them.
but then you'd have,
if they want to
you'd
spread
have
them
to
out.
make sure. Well, yeah, if they want to spread them out, yeah. But if you're doing that, you gotta like
Well, you got to
social
spoilers.
media would have to be.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true. That's true.
you'd have to like just limit everything.
True story.
But like, I mean, I'd be cool with just it being live. Like, I mean, how great does that sound?
Yeah,
Playoff game.
Yeah.
Just all day long.
yeah,
Man, I'd take the whole week off work
yeah. Interesting content.
or 4 weeks, whatever it takes.
Good lord.
Are you watching? Are you watching football if there are no fans in the stands? Is it the same?
Yeah, Fox. Well, Joe Buck came out and said that Fox will pump fake noise if there's no fans.
And that's what I figured would happen.
So ghost people?
Yeah.
That hype zoom thing.
Yeah,
That's all you hear during the whole
Yeah.
game.
because nobody will be in the stands.
No, they'll just pump it through the PA system. Yeah. It'll be like they'll just rip it from like the Madden games or something.
Well, I mean,
Feed that.
true. I mean, they got the money to put in for production to make it at least seem legit to an extent.
Oh my gosh! What if they
How?
What if they
When they're
CGI'd a crowd?
Like I said, they got the money. It's the NFL.
That'd be. I mean, not only you're not selling tickets, you're also spending millions of dollars to CGI fans.
But if they live stream it or
Every
anything-
week.
Yeah,
if they were
every
like
game.
live stream it or make it videos and post it, they would still be making money back in the end. So
Not that much.
not as much as from ticket sales and stuff, but I mean,
I don't think there's a way to like recoup that gap in income between ticket sales and what you spend on CGI people.
If that was my job, I'd throw like some aliens in there. Be a section full of minotaurs.
Nathan have it looking like Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, yeah, do that. Throw Captain America in there somewhere.
Portals in the background, people coming out of.
Put other football teams
We gotta
in
tag.
uniform up in the stadium.
We got to tag NFL when we post this. These are money making ideas.
Yeah.
Are we moving away from sports? You're gonna need to pull me off this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're giving you gaps to jump in, but you're fumbling these bitches.
Another sports reference. Speaking of fumbling,
No, just moving on real quick. Bit of sad news for two different people in their own line of work. Little Richard dies at the age of 87.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he was...
87.
I really hope they come out with a Funko Pop of Little Richard.
They should.
I have Prince. I have a couple of Princes. I would like a Little Richard Funko Pop. My personal request.
Yeah, and then Jerry Stiller dies at the age of 92. He was Ben Stiller's father.
Boy, black people age so well.
If you don't know who Jerry Stiller is, what are you doing with your life?
His son said that he...
We do
apparently-
age well, though, by the way.
Little Richard was 5 years younger than Jerry Stiller. Jerry Stiller looked like he was... I'm not going to say anything mean about him because, he's dead. But you
The
would-
age
you
difference
wouldn't-
is...
You wouldn't
is-
guess it was, You'd think Little Richard was 20 years younger than Jerry Stiller.
On the contrary, though, look at Keanu Reeves. He doesn't look like he ever ages.
I doubt he does drugs or anything either. I'm serious. Like I doubt
Just
that.
picture Jerry Stiller like,
Yeah. He was hilarious though. I loved him in
yeah.
King of Queens and
Seinfeld.
never watched Seinfeld.
Oh my gosh.
Serenity Now.
Yeah, Serenity
Never
Now.
watched-
That's easily got to be like the most famous thing for him in that show.
Never seen an episode of Seinfeld.
It's good, man.
After the Kramer
I
thing,
was about to say, just ignore Kramer. He's not racist in the show.
but I had never watched it up to that point. And then after that happened,
yeah.
it was I had no interest in it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was a great show, but I just wasn't never got interested in it.
But his son had said that he was a great dad and grandfather and the most dedicated husband to Anne for about 62 years.
Ben Stiller's or Little Richards?
Ben Stiller's father.
He answered the question.
He said he will be greatly missed. Love you, Dad. That's crazy.
Don't you touch that fucking button.
62 years.
My man.
I've been waiting for this.
We don't even need the buttons, Dion.
But yeah. May they rest in peace. That's a bit of unfortunate news.
I can't believe Little Richard was 5 years younger than Jerry Stiller.
He was stuck on that for a while.
That's
aren't
mind fucking me right now.
you? Yeah.
I mean, look at
We look good
Stan
when we get
Lee,
old.
though.
We look good.
That black don't crack, baby.
Yeah. Y'all just wither away.
Yeah.
John is coming for you. You're gonna just wither away. Hey John, so is balding in your family?
Yes, but for my dad and grandfather, his dad, I know, like with my dad, he had already like balded by how old I am now, so I don't know.
I'm asking for a reason. This is going somewhere. It's not just a random racist ass question.
I will shave my head the rest of the way.
I was going to ask you. Are you going to be the old guy with the ponytail with the bald on top with the ponytail?
Nope.
Or
I'm gonna be looking like Kratos, be bald with a beard.
Nathan?
Same.
Same. You
Yeah,
balding it?
when it starts going, I'm just shaving it.
Okay.
Bald with a red beard.
Mine, the way you can see mine now, how it's going to start happening. It's going to be like a widow's peak. Like that's going to go, and it's going to be hair like here. And so, like when that starts happening, I'm just getting rid of it.
How's Jen feel about that?
I don't know if we've talked about it.
Wax
I'm
it.
sure she'd be fine with it though.
John, can I suggest you Hulk Hogan it?
What do you mean?
Oh,
Like keep
pull up a picture of Hulk Hogan if you don't know what it means.
Just keep the
Hulk Hogan. I
And
always do
just-
Hogan.
and just wear a bandana like he does, like a John Mania
Yeah.
bandana.
I mean, like Nathan knows, kind of like the way my dad's hair and his dad's hair did. It's like just on top, but you still got it on the sides and back.
That's what I'm saying. It's the
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, you just gotta like grow it out the sides and the back.
Yeah.
and then it's Hulkamania,
Yeah.
brother.
Made nobody ever see me without a hat because that would
Hit
look weird.
Hit it, Hulkamania, brother. Hit the Macho Man.
Oh my god!
You got to be ready for these, John. You
Yeah,
can't-
this is
He just
this is
throws
why
it.
I need the soundboard.
Yeah, yeah.
He just throws it out. I mean,
You got to be on your toes. What's next? What we got?
apparently, the actor who played Jango Fett in the Star Wars movies, which I know Nathan will know, apparently is going to be returning to play as Boba Fett in The Mandalorian Season 2,
Mm-hmm.
which is him, if you've ever seen him before.
I haven't even seen the Mandalorian, so
Well, I mean, like the
Oh my
Star Wars
God.
episode.
I'm not in the. I'm not. It's not a Star Wars guy.
But he played Episode 2.
Started talking about age, and now my knee is killing me.
Need some fish oil for your joints,
God, Jen has fish oil. She's so prepared.
or some
you're
CBD
not.
oil.
Oh,
Get you some CBD balm.
I need some gummies.
If they don't have THC in them, what's the point? It doesn't. I tried the CBD gummies with no THC, and they were just gross gummy bears. They weren't.
I've
They weren't
I've
good.
had gummies 3 times, and THC was a part of all 3.
I've never had an edible. I've never gotten high. I've never even smoked weed before.
Ugh. I've never smoked, but I've definitely gotten high off edibles. Continue, John.
Well, apparently
We
it's
should do a
been
show on edibles.
reported.
I told John we should do like a drunk show. We should just
Yeah.
come in and like wasted. There's beer in the fridge. It's probably skunk by now though.
Or drink while we're filming.
Yeah,
it gets work because that's what happened on my other podcast.
Yeah, I noticed that with
We start
Andrew.
drinking, and slowly it descends into madness.
Yes.
He was gone.
Yeah. Then by the end, he was out.
Your co-host guy?
Yeah.
Andrew. Yeah.
He went in way too fast with the vodka, and by the end, he was done.
What was
That's
it?
what we need to do.
At first, he was like, "I'm not gonna touch this right now," because
Yeah.
he knows what's gonna happen. It's like,
Well, we started drinking before while we were doing like how we do our setup when we're just sitting there, we were talking and getting stuff ready. We were just drinking in between there. He like pounded. He put like 2 back. It was like two drinks back, and I'm like, dude, to slow down.
pacing, man, pace.
I said, slow down.
I'm not gonna start yet, but then once I do start,
Yeah. I was like, slow down, and then he did. I made him another one while we were filming, and then he did one more. I only did 3 because once I start feeling it, I stop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get drunk. I just get it to where I feel it.
little buzz.
Yeah,
So were you all at his house or your house?
his house.
Oh, so he doesn't have a drive, so he
Yeah.
probably didn't care.
Yeah, which is true, but we still gotta fucking record.
I like that setup too.
Well,
I like
where
the way that how y'all were
with
recording
the table, yeah,
Yeah, I
we can
that.
talk to each other, but it is what it is.
We're gonna figure it out.
It's a studio apartment. Like that's the only room. Like it's that room and the bathroom. Like it's and his bed and everything is in there. It's a nice place. It's over on Waterlick. You know where that Moore's store is over on Water. It's like up the street from that. But it's a pretty nice building.
But yeah, well, like when I saw it, that's when I messaged in the group chat. It's like, because it was ironic because I was actually friends with him because I used to work with him.
I had no idea who you were talking about when you did that. I just like stayed out of that conversation. What the fuck is he talking about?
Because I noticed it was Andrew. I'm like, hey, because I was friends with him. I've actually got him on Xbox also on my friends list, and
Yeah, he's huge into the DBD.
yep, I've noticed he's been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight.
That's all he plays. For the most part.
Yeah,
We should play that,
yeah,
Right.
but
and say if we can actually find a match. 'cause
we just talk
anytime-
about it and never do it.
Well, whenever you're free, Nathan.
We can find a match if we do a custom match. It'll be our match.
Next episode, we're gonna talk about Joker movie.
5 years from now, we'll talk about this.
Joker movie.
We're gonna grab a water.
There are no breaks in podcasting. What the absolute fuck? Oh, he's in frame now. Now you can see his whole body. See his whole body. Huh? So we can see you.
we just set something up like right here? Maybe? And just leave everything there? The microphones. Okay.
Oh, and yell across the room. Hey, yeah.
No,
Well, you wouldn't-
We found a way to put them in front of us.
Yeah. We'd have to do some
I would have to get like a table or something. Back
constructing. But the table I got was from the one we use is like this from Walmart.
There. For anybody that's listening to the podcast, you really need to watch it.
Yeah.
Just see what Nathan just did.
One move.
His only.
I rubbed my penis.
Oh
How
god.
come you don't wear the hat anymore, Nathan?
I do wear that.
No, the hat. You know what I'm talking about.
He says he's got to represent our job.
Well, because I don't really want to take my current hat off because salons have been closed for 2 months.
You never wear it though.
I'll wear the fucking hat.
How you gonna wear the headphones? You act like you've got like 10 years worth of hair that's been grown out.
You better grow it while you can.
I look like a Super Saiyan.
You better grow it while you can.
Yeah, sooner or later, Kratos. Hopefully later.
Somebody said something about it like in the first, what was it, 2 episodes?
There she is. There she is.
I don't know how I'm going to do this.
My hat.
Bringing sexy back.
And it was a live stream that he did from the Facebook page too.
Who?
Nathan. When we were getting ready to live stream it.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he was wearing it and somebody was like, nice hat. He goes, thanks. It's John's. I'm actually taking his whole
I think it was
skit.
Biscuit.
It was something like that. It was something somebody said.
I think Biscuit was the one that said something. Is he dead? How's Biscuit doing?
He pops in every so often in the stream.
Yes, he did.
I haven't streamed in the past couple
Biscuit's
weeks
like
because
14 years old or something. He's really young.
But I haven't streamed in the past couple of weeks just because of work and being burned out. I really want to. I was actually thinking about it tonight.
I'm just gonna stick with the Super
He's gonna
Saiyan.
embrace it. Just
You should see when I wake up. Actually, don't. It means you'd be in my room for a second. It's weird.
Jen.
It's man. It literally is just like it's Seth Rogen Jufro.
My hair's like matted in. It's like pushed in on like one side and the back.
That's what I need. Needed to be pushed in. That's why I wear a hat.
You ever had your shit pushed in, John?
I'm not falling for that. But
I can get 3 fingers.
Not even once. You ain't never had your shit pushed in, John?
What's next?
Reportedly, it's rumored to be that Keanu Reeves will play a lead Justice League Dark movie as Constantine, or so it's rumored at this point. And
Animated or?
I have no idea. Article didn't really say. And also the CEO of Disney, Bob Chapek, I think is how you say it.
His name is not important.
Chappie.
Chappie says the
Fuck
company.
mother. Have you seen Chappie?
Oh my
Man, you need that movie's so good. It's about a robot.
I do know that.
Oh, it's so good. It's got Hugh Jackman.
Does a robot curse?
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes me wish I had.
They say like motherfucker, and then Chappie walks around going, "You mess with my daddy, you fuck mother."
Yeah. That makes me wish I had a MP3 file for my soundboard now. Chappie. I'm going to have to look for that.
It's a damn good movie too.
I'm Chappie.
Hugh Jackman's so like cynical. I don't know. It's great.
But he says that the company's tentpole films, including Mulan and Marvel's Black Widow, won't skip theaters for streaming. We believe in theatrical experience, particularly to launch big blockbuster franchise films.
Yeah.
So they're doing.
Don't you want to make that money?
So yeah, Mulan is live action. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they made the live action one.
I'm so excited about that. It's one of my favorite animated movies from Disney.
And another bit of Mandalorian news. Apparently, Katie Sackhoff is to play Bo-Katan.
Imagine having that last name.
In the Mandalorian series as well. So that'll be interesting to see.
Dude, do you think they're gonna have the Mushu dragon in Mulan?
They better.
Does-
How could you not?
And does the whole dishonor thing? Does nobody know what I'm talking about?
No.
That's my favorite movie.
Now I'm lost.
All right, that's it. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Yeah.
You gonna do that for it? They have to, right?
I wonder. Well, nah, it'll be fine. They'll do it. They'll do it right.
They did the Lion King. Everybody was talking in that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll be able to do it.
which wasn't as bad as people said it was gonna be. Said it was. That's why it's hard to take people's opinion with anything, because people didn't like the Birds of Prey movie, and I liked it.
If I have an interest in something, I basically let reviews determine when I see it. Like if it's got bad reviews, then I'm like, all right, well I'm not going to
I don't
spend
even do that.
$12 in a theater.
If I'm interested in it, I'm there.
I mean, I respect it.
I'm in. Yeah, if I'm interested in it, I'm there. But some are, I got to see it when it comes out, or I'm gonna see it
Yeah,
eventually.
I mean, there are some movies like that where I'm just like, I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to see this movie when it releases. those are somewhat rare. But I typically just if I want to see it, it's got good reviews, then I'm like, cool, going to the theater, going to spend $12-13 on my ticket. If it's got like bad reviews or whatever, then I'm like, I'll just wait till Redbox.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's something that I'm just excited about, period, I'm gonna go see it regardless what anybody says.
And apparently there's been, like, I guess people Photoshop it or something, and ideas of Keanu Reeves playing Ghost Rider.
They want him to play everything.
But what do y'all think of it if he did actually portray
I don't think
Rider?
he'd be a good Ghost Rider.
No, let's just bring Nick Cage back.
He wasn't bad. He has the
It's not
demeanor
yeah,
for it.
like
Yeah.
it wasn't. He wasn't the reason that movie flopped.
Yeah,
No.
he was definitely he commits to everything that he's in. I'll give him that.
Because he needs that money.
Yeah, and he's made some bad movies.
Mm-hmm.
Some bad movies.
I liked him in Gone in 60 Seconds and Con Air.
That's well, yeah. Those are Con Air. I think is his best one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Face Off's a really good one too with John Travolta.
I forgot about that one. Put the bunny back in the box.
Yeah, he's made some good ones, but I don't know who would. Because I'm sure they'd want a younger actor, but who would be a good Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider? I don't know.
Channing Tatum.
He's supposed to be my Gambit.
Yeah, that's why he was on my mind. 'Cause we were just talking about him.
They canceled the movie. Not happy about that
I don't know why. Did they say why they canceled it or
because
just.
Disney bought it and
They
got it
didn't,
back,
yeah.
and they were like,
They didn't want to do a Gambit movie. They took him out of the X-Men movie and everything. They're like, we don't need Gambit. We're gonna get into some. Sorry, go ahead. You look like you're gonna say something.
There's
You're the captain of this ship, John.
Look at me,
an article.
I'm the captain.
I am the captain. I saw an article earlier. It's either yesterday or today. There's been a lot of like rumors and talks going around of basically how the next Spider-Man 3 could play out, like how we talked about before, with Matt Murdock being introduced into it because of the whole situation at hand, and him needing a lawyer, and then apparently the article also said how they could bring in Jessica Jones being like an investigator type thing, looking into the whole scenario of what he's going through before she finds out he was framed.
What I don't want is a Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3 situation. Where you
Where it's
cram,
just a jumbled mess.
yeah, where you cram so much stuff in, and none of it means anything.
Well, I mean, that
I
would
don't
just
get
be
it
like, they said like with those, it wouldn't really be like, especially like Jessica Jones, they said is like probably wouldn't be a very big role in the movie, so it wouldn't like be nothing major like those were.
I would rather it be a passing mention or hint towards her being there.
Just
than
so,
actually,
just so you know that they're in the universe.
right.
I mean, well, that's what they're saying, is like that's the way to like slowly bring them into the MCU, like they're planning on bringing the Defenders into it eventually at some point.
There's no need to rush. I think
Just
they
like-
should just take their time, like they've been doing.
Just like with X-Men and Fantastic Four, how they're basically just working their way up to it and slowly bringing it in, like they're doing with Blade now.
I like how they're doing it now. I know they want to. I know everybody wants X-Men, Fantastic Four, but I don't think we really want it right now because once you pop that cork, it's done.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that we should hint to it and slowly get there, like we did the Avengers. I mean, I think the snap could be a catalyst for a lot of stuff happening. You know, alternate universes and then going back in time and all that stuff that could alter a lot of stuff. Where now we have mutants, where now all this stuff is happening and these things are possible as they weren't before.
Would Fox be doing
X-Men?
X-Men still?
No.
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 Their last horrible movie was the Phoenix Saga, or the Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, Dark Phoenix.
Still haven't seen that,
I haven't either.
Because they.
and I feel like we're better off.
I thought
for
the
that.
X-Men movies, they were okay.
Were they?
I thought so.
Which ones, though, is the
Right,
question.
the ones that I've seen.
Well, I mean, which ones are they? I mean, you can't like.
Well,
what,
I've seen 1, 2, and 3.
with Hugh
I've
Jackman.
seen Origins.
Did you like them because you wanted an X-Men movie, or did you like them because they were good movies?
I'd have to go back and watch 1, 2, and 3 to determine if they're good movies. I was younger.
It's true.
That's
why I'm asking.
So Origins apparently got smacked, and I thought Origins was a good movie.
I thought
IMO.
it was too, but like you said, we were younger,
Yeah.
and I think we wanted. Everybody loved Wolverine. The second Wolverine was horrible. It was trash. When he was the Silver Samurai and over in Japan, that one was trash. But
Logan was good.
Logan was very good.
That was a great.
Logan was, but that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good. That wasn't a good superhero movie. That was a good movie. Like
I
Joker.
actually don't think I ever saw the second Wolverine.
I did, and I was not a fan.
It wasn't.
I remember like previews and what it was about and stuff, but I don't think.
What's something that you recall from the second Wolverine movie? What memorable thing do you remember from the second one?
Nothing really, just the fact that they had the whole samurai aspect to it, but that was about it.
Yeah, exactly. The giant samurai. That's it. That's the only thing that you remember. Nothing. They took his powers away. Like, it was stupid.
Yeah, I do remember that.
What was the X-Men movie with James McAvoy, the first
you
one?
got Days of Future Past. You get
First Class?
Yeah, First Class.
Yeah,
X-Men
yeah.
First
That
Class.
was that was
one
pretty
I
good.
liked. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Then
I haven't
First Class,
seen
yeah.
I haven't seen anything after that.
it was First Class. First Class.
Days of Future Past.
and then
And
Apocalypse,
Apocalypse.
and then Dark
And
Phoenix.
Dark Yeah, I haven't seen any of those three.
They got worse. Days of Future Past was better.
It also had Wolverine incorporated into it too because of time travel.
But he had bone claws, and that kind of threw me off. But
Yeah, and the horrible Deadpool.
yeah, but that was Origins.
That was Origins.
Yeah,
That was
Origins. Yeah, horrible.
Yeah,
Wade
it
Wilson,
was bad.
yeah,
which even Ryan Reynolds himself makes fun of, and Deadpool.
yeah. But at the time, it was good because we'd never seen it before. We wanted to see it until we got it. So just like everybody wanted a Justice League movie, and we got it, and it was trash. Exactly. It was trash.
The way they did that was just ass backwards.
Too fast.
Yeah, but you throw Justice League and then you come out with the origin stories. Like, why? You just want to be different from Marvel?
We still should not have seen a Justice League movie like 2020. We should not be near a Justice League movie.
Yeah.
I still feel like it's just they rushed into it because they were trying to play catch up to Marvel with all the stuff that they had been doing, working up to the Avengers. And they're just like, all right, we need Justice League to compete with Avengers, so just slap it out there. Just, there you go.
But why would
Instead
you
of
put so
working up.
many? But why would you put so many handcuffs on it? Like the exec said, it can only be 2 hours. That's stupid. Why would you do that? And also, like, forgot what I was fucking saying.
And they try to incorporate a little bit of like origin stories into it at the same time too.
I'm excited for a Flash movie.
Flashpoint.
Is that what's
Think
going
they'll
on?
go Flashpoint? Yeah.
They should. That was my favorite. Like,
I thought the actor, I don't know the actor they chose for that in Justice League, but I liked him as Flash.
Did you see him
apparently
smack that woman?
Yeah, apparently he got fired from that role too,
I don't think he got fired.
or he was getting to that point where he could be.
I don't think he did anything to him.
He smacked a woman?
Ezra,
It looked fake. It didn't look. It looked like that was staged.
He was drunk and
Pull it up, John. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Pull it up.
he was
I
drunk
see it.
already, and apparently, I don't know. This is
He was like, "You want me to smack you or something like that," and then he smacked the girl. It was like it. But if you watch it, like he choked her. That's what it was. But it looked like she was laughing, like it was a joke. Yeah, you have to see for yourself. You have to see for yourself. But it's
Ezra Miller.
that's it. The third one down is the
third one down.
yeah. That's it. It's not that long, but yeah, this is it.
It's like 30 seconds long.
Oh, yeah, this is it.
Which is, I mean, it'll obviously record it by someone's phone too.
Learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
Whoa, bro.
You want to fight? You want to learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
Whoa, bro.
You want to fight?
I don't.
learn it?
I don't know.
Did you want
And
to
then-
fight? Is that the deal?
It looks like they're playing, like he's not
Whoa, bro.
trying to hurt her.
He's going like really
But then
slow too.
until that part where the guys are like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa."
That seems staged to me.
Yeah.
That seems staged to me. That doesn't look real.
What's up with Fishburne's head?
That's how he does things. Not his daughter did porno, so there's lots been going on with him.
I don't know.
What do you think, Nathan? The video.
That video?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are they seeing us or a blank screen?
We're seeing
We're
us.
seeing
Oh.
It's I don't know. I mean, like I said, it seemed like I see your side of it or your point, but then once the dudes in the background sound concerned, then it's like, oh, well, maybe it's a
she's-
joke that went too far.
But she's laughing the whole time. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then they also don't get concerned.
Until he was pushing her to the
Yeah,
ground.
like why would the neck grab not concern you?
And he pushed her into a dumpster and then against the wall and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden
But it was like
going,
it's like he laid her. It's not like he
Yeah,
threw her.
choke slammed her.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah.
It just looked like woman on woman crime from the way Ezra Miller looked in the video.
I mean, that's also before he...
Two lesbians
would've-
fighting. It happens.
That looks like even before he had to cut his hair, too, for the role. I mean, because he didn't have that long a hair when he was Barry Allen. I mean,
But I don't think there's nothing to fire him over. Like, I don't know.
you could tell he was drunk, but I mean, like you said, a lot of it just looks staged.
And then he says something like, "You want to learn it." So like, I don't know, is he showing her something from some scene?
Because she
or
was coming
something?
in like play fighting. He's like, "Oh, you want to fight?" Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
oh.
It's like, he says like, "You want
He
to
like-
learn it," and then I don't know.
But then
I'm not gonna jump to judgment.
it still does look staged because like he's one sounds like he's drunk. Two is like he slowly like grabs her neck. It ain't like he just abruptly just violently grabbed her neck and slammed her into the dumpster. Like he grabbed her gently and like
While
pushed
she
her
was
against
smiling the whole time.
yeah, and then
And I think the big thing,
I don't know.
I think the big thing is nobody's concerned when he first starts doing it.
Mm.
They're only concerned like a few seconds later when he's like kind
When
of
he
Sliding
on
her
the
to the
ground
ground
or whatever.
When
Yeah.
he cradles her down like a baby.
So I don't know.
Very gently to the ground though. It ain't like he just like slammed her, and then threw her to the ground. That would be. I mean,
It
a
almost
lot
looked
worse.
like she
Went to a full mount, started doing dropping elbows, ground and pound.
It almost looked like she had a neck brace already on.
Yeah.
But that was like her sweater or whatever.
Yeah,
She's
I
just
mean,
like, oh, not again.
that's what I thought.
I just keep having me and Alex.
And the fact that there was a crowd standing around and somebody recording it from their phone and not trying to
It
do
looks staged.
anything. Yeah.
Look staged because that's like me just putting a camera up now and like, oh, let's just record for no random reason. People don't do that.
That's why the guy that recorded the Ahmaud Arbery thing should also be in jail. Clearly, it had something to do with it. Why would you just be whipping your phone out? Anyway. We don't have to get into that on this podcast. But I think that third guy's guilty too.
Yeah.
You should record us chase this guy down with shotguns. All right. Just
Moving on.
moving on.
Apparently, they said that Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be shorter and smaller to address criticism that Odyssey was too big.
Okay.
Apparently, a lot of people were complaining about how big that game was. So, which one of these did you want to go into while we're on the video games?
What video is this for Unreal Engine?
That was just like the tech demo. I wasn't gonna play the whole thing, but
No, there's one where it's like a minute and a half. It shows like the chick flying.
that would be pretty much, I guess, picking up because that's just like her looking around the cave and whatnot, and then it goes outside. That's like the full thing.
Yeah, I didn't
though,
see
but-
any of that. The thing I saw, she was just standing on a ledge and then dove off. And then used like some kind of like ability to.
Yeah, fly around. What is the one that you? I don't see one that's a minute
know.
long. There's one that's 2 minutes
That
long.
might be
but-
the one. I just saw it on Twitter. The Twitter sphere.
Well, that's probably why.
Metro by T-Mobile Sprint.
The Twitter sphere. But yeah, I could show that one because it's shorter than.
Man, it looks gorgeous.
Oh,
Gosh, it
yeah.
looks good. And like I kept seeing on Twitter that people were saying that like this is using like the actual like engine and gameplay, and it's not just like a cinematic trailer because like all the other ones were like cinematic. So
well, apparently it's
to,
just
like, kind of
captured.
curb your hype.
It's like captured from a PS5 apparently too, using the Unreal Engine 5.
And then I saw somebody else tweet it. They tweeted the video, and then they said that like they were on the kind of like curb your hype side because they said this demo or whatever, this trailer is maxing out the PS5 because they said if you listen closely, you can hear like the fans start to ramp up.
Yeah.
So the games are not going to be like that because like it's using every bit of power that it has.
Yeah.
It's going Super Saiyan 3.
Like Unreal Engine 4 was released back when like
3 minutes,
which was like released when Xbox One and PS4 came out. Now they've got Unreal Engine 5 coming out for the next gen consoles as well, which I'm sure they'll create the next Unreal Engine 6 when that next generation after the next one comes out probably too, because it seems like they come out with one every generation. And a lot of the games I've played, the best graphics has always been either Unreal Engine or Frostbite.
Yeah,
has always been like the best and look the best, but this is the Unreal Engine 5 real-time trailer. Running live on PlayStation 5.
It looks so good.
doesn't it? I literally just got chills.
And they were talking about how many like millions and billions of like triangles. Yeah, billions of triangles. Look at a cave though, in the sunlight.
This looks real.
Like, that might be pushing the limits of a PS5, but they could go
Look at that, man.
even further with PCs.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't be pushing the PCs to the max.
From
with
what
that.
I read, is the PS5 is stronger than, unless you get some crazy thousands and thousands of dollars PC, it's more powerful.
Well, right now, I mean, PCs are getting ready to have the next CPUs and GPUs come out, which is going to push it even further than what they can do right now.
This wasn't even the video that I watched, by the way.
I figured it won't, but this is just a real-time trailer of it. But the part where she goes outside and starts flying is like at the very end of it, because I watched the actual... I was on lunch when they premiered this thing. Which they never even announced, like, really what this game is either.
It's probably not. That's what they do with all the Unreal reveal stuff. Like, it doesn't ever actually become a game.
But, I mean, that seems like a lot of time and money put into something just to show the engine running for a game that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Rocks flying around. But I would love to see that be an actual game, though.
Mm-hmm. The Unreal 3, when they did that release, the game for that looked so good, and it never became a game.
Which is unfortunate. I mean.
So y'all telling me Unreal Engine 5 isn't an actual game?
No, that's just
that's the graphics engine. That other developers.
I knew that.
Yeah. That like developers and stuff will use. Like Gears of War was made on Unreal. That's like one of the biggest ones that immediately comes to mind.
Like every generation,
I knew Unreal wasn't a game.
Like this current generation, it's always been Unreal Engine 4,
and it's owned by Epic, right?
Yeah.
I did know. I did know.
Well, Epic is who does Fortnite.
Yep.
So now it's all piecing together.
Did you ever see The Last of Us Part 2 actual story trailer, Dion?
Nope, I'm still playing through 1.
No, I mean just like the trailer for it.
No, because I don't want to give anything away from what happened in 1.
It didn't really show anything from 1 though, does it? If I remember correctly.
Well, there's a pretty big decision to be made at the end of 1, and
Well,
it's spoiled if you watch anything about
I mean,
part
if
2.
he's seen, I know he's seen the original trailer for it anyway, but
For what?
The Last of Us Part 2 because we did
I
it
have
on,
not.
we did it on a podcast.
I don't think that I was here then,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember. I know we did it, but I don't know if you were a part of that.
because I definitely would have said something. Because I'm still playing through 1. I definitely wouldn't have watched it.
Well, hurry up.
But I mean, either way, the decision that you make in one is more of a, I guess, would be a sad ending, and the other one's just like another type of ending that I won't say, but it's not like actual. Basically, that ending is not relevant because of the second one.
I'm gonna have to kill the girl, aren't I? Son of a bitch.
No, but there's a decision
Please don't give any of it away.
to be made
That's why I was treading very lightly
that
around
you, the player, don't
Because
make.
I'm
It's just
really-
part of the story.
I'm really enjoying the game. Don't.
that a character, the decision a character has to make, and you know the outcome of that decision if you watch anything about part 2.
I stopped playing Arkham Knight because somebody told me who the Arkham Knight was. I stopped playing it. Like I was into it, and I was grinding heavy. I was having fun, and somebody told me who the Arkham Knight was, and I was like, I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Those were such great games too.
I won't do this anymore.
They are good. They're fun.
Why can't they make a Superman game like that?
I wish they would.
Was it Rocksteady that made those?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so.
Yeah, they should hop on Superman.
Would you rather have Superman's? This is not that.
Yeah.
Would you
I
rather
know.
have Superman's powers or Super Saiyan?
Or what?
Super
Super
Saiyan. Have Goku's powers.
Goku.
Is it because of the charge up thing? Is it strictly like
But the thing is, where
I
does
just think Saiyans are more powerful than Superman.
but where does it? Yeah, but they can't kill him unless they got kryptonite. So I mean,
Well, they can just beat the shit out of him
it ain't gonna do no good. I mean, he's a
until
man
he,
of steel,
until he eventually stops.
and he could fly up to the
Plus,
sun.
I'd
and-
have to be an evil Saiyan to have to fight him anyway.
Vegeta?
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, where do they get their powers from, though? Like, I know. He
Yeah, I've
gets
never
his-
understood. I've never understood.
He
the
gets
Dragon
his
Ball
more so
lore.
from like the sun and stuff like that.
Is it
He
Dragon
can,
They're
Balls?
just aliens.
he can regenerate his powers.
My little girls are never going to see these.
Yo, you gotta go to Roanoke after this anyway, so they're not gonna see.
It'll be the fuel that gets me there.
The last cupcakes, I didn't get any of them. I didn't get any of them.
I think I saw. Didn't you put it on Facebook?
No, I sent Franny a video.
Oh yeah, you sent it to her. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, I sent Franny a video.
Yeah. Because you were talking about it. Like,
Yeah.
You sent it to her, and they were just like devouring it, and you
Yeah.
didn't get a single one.
Yeah, I got to record it.
Yeah, you got to record them.
Don't forget to save.
Yeah. So
Then you're Googling, like, when's it too late for an abortion? I love that joke.
Oh my god!
Ghost of Tsushima.
All right, so you want me to not show the trailer?
Abortion or murder? Huh?
So don't show the Last of Us Part 2 trailer.
Please don't.
Yeah, we'll skip it.
All right,
please
okay. What I'll do for anybody watching or listening, I will put the link down in the description for the Last of Us Part 2 official story trailer. So if you want to go check it out, you can. So we don't
It's a
spoil
really
nothing.
good. So that is the one that they released like a week or 2 weeks ago, right?
What?
The Last of Us Part 2 story trailer. Don't
Yes.
go to it.
No, it's not gonna play. But yeah,
Okay,
that's
all right.
the
So I was making
official
sure
story
they
trailer.
didn't come out. Yeah, May
May
6th.
6th,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Make sure they didn't come out with like another new one. Okay.
No.
So
Yeah, that was the last one.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
I'm really bummed I'm gonna have to kill that girl. But that's what we gotta. That's what we gotta. That's what we
Wait
gotta
till you
do.
see why and how.
That's what we gotta. That's what we gotta do. Then that's what has to happen. She gotta go. Shoot her right in her face. I don't like her attitude anyway.
She is sassy.
All right. Well, one thing that they have said about The Last of Us Part 2, I will tell you, that's not a spoiler. The first one is more about love, and the second one is supposed to be based more around hate. So it's like two completely opposite aspects.
Oh, you're about to go ape shit in the second one. Jeez.
That's what they have said. Like the first one was more centered around like love and basically you losing everything. And
seems-
the second one is just pure, just about hate.
It seems like a lot more like human enemies in the second one too, from what I've seen.
Yeah,
so like
those fucking clickers are
yeah. So the threat
nightmare.
has kind
They're
of
good.
changed.
They're good because they're blind, so they can't see you. But as long as they don't hear you, they can't
Yeah.
really attack you.
Which is fun because I like stealth games, which is why I'm going to love Ghost of Tsushima. Because I love being able to just kind of creep around. So Last of Us was really fun for me because just like
I enjoy it.
Yep.
It affects me too. Like I'm tired after I finish playing it. Like
I had like
physically, I can feel it.
I had a legit emotional connection when I first played Last of Us. I was so into it.
Dude,
When she died the first time, when the first child died, I was like,
His daughter at the beginning.
like this is how it starts.
Oh yeah.
It just comes out the gate.
And like they do like
That
so
was
you
just
only
straight just-
see Sarah is her name, I think.
Yeah.
You only see Sarah for like a handful of minutes.
like 5 minutes. Yeah.
But what they do with her and like you see like how thoughtful she is and like her sense of humor and the
Yeah.
relationship between her and her dad, they throw
they
all of
give you
that
just
in there
enough to take her away
to
from you.
already build a connection. And then she dies and it's like, get the fuck.
That quickly, and then her giving her dad the watch for his birthday.
Yeah.
Joel, and then obviously everything goes shit in a matter of seconds when they wake up.
And then like I mean when you play as her in the beginning of the game and you see different stuff like on the fridge and whatever and it's the way that she's like talking and then the phone going off with like her uncle. I don't know. It's just they do such a good job of building an emotional connection to that character and she's like only lasts for 10
5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just rips it right out from you.
Yeah. And then she's taken from you and it's like
And then
And
it's worse when you're a dad. When you're to imagine that happening with your with one of your girls or one of my kids is like this is a lot.
Especially if you were to have
It's supposed to be a
daughter.
game.
Yeah.
I played it pre-children. So I will never be able to experience it that way for the first time. But yeah, I can imagine because seeing other stuff, watching TV stuff. Jen watches a lot of like doctor series.
Does she watch The Good Doctor?
That's a good show.
It is a very good show.
She watches Grey's and The Resident and whatever. But there was one where like
Did she would like that
a
show
kid,
too?
a
Yeah, I
kid
think
got
she would.
shot. There was somebody they were shooting at somebody else, and they ended up hitting like that vehicle, and the kid got shot, and it was really close to his spine. He could have been paralyzed, could have died. It was a happy ending, but the whole time I'm going, man, I just could not imagine. And the mom was shot too, but the dad was fine, so he's just like freaking out the whole time, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah, it's a lot.
yeah. It just hits different. So I wish that I could have been able to experience that first time playing
Yeah,
Last of Us,
it's-
but my daughters relate.
So I paid them to hurt me. Is what I did.
And
I bought the game.
And to give major props to Troy Baker and the girl that played his daughter, it's like that was just top-notch acting for both them, especially in that scene of when his daughter died in his arms. And like beforehand, even like him begging them to not shoot. And then when she gets hit and dies in his arms,
and
it's like-
he tries so hard to shield her.
yeah,
and
he's
just
spun
a little
around and
too
everything,
late.
and
Yeah.
just the acting from both of them. It's just
It's good, man. They knocked it out.
oh yeah.
That's a good one.
But also just,
Now that we're all crying, what was that?
That's why it's my all-time favorite game. Like they nailed it. They did so good with that game.
since it's shorter, Dion, did you ever grow up playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater?
I did not, but I was aware of it.
Oh my god, that's
I
my
wasn't-
childhood when I
was
couldn't
aware
go
of
out. When I couldn't go outside to skateboard for real, I was inside playing Tony Hawk's
See,
Pro Skater.
it was two types of kids. It was the skateboard kids and the wrestling kids. I
Well,
was
like,
wrestling. I was into the wrestling games on the N64 and from Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64. I was into the wrestling games, so I was aware of them though. I know who Tony Hawk is. I was aware of what he did, but I wasn't into the games.
I mean, I was in all types of extreme sports growing up too, but skateboarding was like one of the biggest ones. Just like with the remaster of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 coming out, I would hope that someday, obviously, it would push the boundary for them to be able to release more remasters of the Pro Skater games from Tony Hawk, but also like the remaster for the Dave Mirra Pro BMX games too,
Yeah.
because I love those too.
The Tony Hawk and Dave Mirra games were like life-changing for me.
Oh yeah.
They're huge.
But this is the announcement trailer for it.
Scared the shit out of me just now. Like, I think I peed a little bit.
The warehouse and school. I played the crap out of those levels.
So is the point to land these tricks? Is that? I'm assuming that's how you get points. And
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. One of Lil Wayne will be in this one too. I know he was in one. How does multiplayer work? Are you on the screen at the same time?
Split screen.
Okay.
Oh, 900.
Wasn't he the first person to ever hit that?
Yep.
I think I saw that video. I think I found it on YouTube or something. I don't know how I came across it, but I think it was saying he was the first one to ever to do it.
He did it. The first time he ever did it was at the X Games. That it took him a few tries before he actually.
It was like three. It was like
landed.
3 or 4. Like he
Yeah.
did like on the 4th one he did it. But that has to be hard. Like falling, like slamming like that. I'm not built for that.
Oh, I mean that is another thing, especially like vert ramps. You have to learn how to fall, or try to fall the right way so you don't get hurt. That's one thing. But September 4th for that, and if you pre-order now digitally, you get access to the warehouse demo. Which apparently the warehouse demo is availability and dates are to be announced.
So is the point to get the most points? Pretty much, like if you're going if you're going against somebody, or
Yeah, just to land the most tricks. Combos are probably the way to go because it just multiplies.
okay.
So like you'll, ollie into like a kickflip, and then you want to land in a manual because it keeps that combo alive, and then you could manual to a rail, and then do some kind of grind, and then you just keep it going.
So you can fall and everything. Like you can.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then like throughout like the story mode, it's it'll be like an area, and then they'll give you a time limit, and it's like you need to get like 10,000 points in 90 seconds, or you need to hit like 3 and that's how you kind of like progress through the story and stuff, and then you get into like
So you're actually going through an actual story, like where he's talking to people, and then you go into certain.
You
Okay.
kind of I think if I remember right, you're trying to become like a professional skateboarder. So,
So
you do like amateur events and stuff like that.
So you're not Tony Hawk. You're just some guy,
I mean, you could play as Tony
Yeah.
Hawk. You could choose like whoever you play as.
but you go up through the ranks pretty much.
Mm.
Okay, I got you.
to become like a pro skater.
I got you.
And there's different like challenges you can do too throughout the game.
I got you.
But it's a lot of fun.
There was a Tony Hawk Underground. I played it on GameCube, and that was the one where you're just like you might like create your character or something, but you're just like a regular guy.
Yep.
And you're just like a neighborhood skateboarder.
I had it
And
on.
you eventually you get better and better. You compete in like events, and then eventually get signed, and then
Endorsements
get
and all that
sponsors.
stuff.
Yeah,
That's
and then you keep going.
That's another thing a lot of people want to see done too is remasters of the Underground series.
Yeah, the Underground I liked a lot.
I had that. I had all those like on PlayStation.
I liked Skate 1 and 2 a lot too. I don't think I played Skate 3. But
Yeah.
EA's games.
Wasn't Rob Dyrdek? He was a skateboarder, right?
Yeah.
Is he in the games?
Oh, that I don't know. I think he was in Skate.
He-
They're good games though, especially at that point in my life, my childhood, where I was all about like skating and riding bikes, and I mean we had like dirt bikes and stuff too, like anything
Oh yeah.
for some kind of adrenaline.
Oh yeah. I love
Now I just use drugs.
That's what I'm talking about.
skateboarding, rollerblading, biking, dirt bikes,
Uh-huh.
snowboarding. I did it all.
Yeah, we would build we'd build really cool little tracks when it snowed a lot on the old P Street. We had berms and stuff on the turns, a little snow. Then we had a ramp at the end.
I'm just gonna kind of skim through because it's like 18 minutes long, but
Yeah.
whenever it wants to play. The tech demo, obviously, them talking about it, which is wow. I'll keep it muted, but because they basically talk about it, you can first off just
beautiful.
yes, graphically, just how the game looks is amazing.
Do they have gameplay footage?
Yeah, this is the actual gameplay footage.
Okay.
Look at that grass.
Been at the heart of our open world design since the very
The
beginning.
smoke is slowly rising.
But you can't have exploration if you don't have curiosity.
I thought one of y'all was
So we've
talking.
continually asked ourselves, how can we let the island guide you in the most thematic and immersive ways possible?
Like they also incorporate like the old samurai style movies into the game too, and different modes that you can do. And you
Yeah,
can guide the
those are-
wind.
Yeah.
Instead of it being
your
a wave,
compass is
Yeah.
guiding wind.
the wind basically tells you where to go. Instead of having just a little arrow saying this way.
They want like the environment in the game to like speak to you and that be what like directs you. It also goes in later about like certain animals will lead you to things.
Oh yeah, like a fox I think is one on.
Yeah, a bird, a fox. But it's
Yeah.
just they just use the environment to
And you can call on your horse and ride a horse.
go to combat.
And you can change
It's just a lot
the
of-
wind and
A lot of
in
guiding wind.
any direction.
Yagata.
The guiding wind can take you to all kinds of locations in the game, like this farmstead that's been taken over by the Mongols. It can also take you to your next big story
Damn
moments,
you
or even help you
Mongolians.
find rare collectibles.
Every time the Chinese man
But
builds
what
shitty
about
wall,
things that you don't know about, that you haven't seen yet, that you don't know exist? Keep your eyes peeled for other visual cues. Smokestacks on the horizons, interesting and odd-shaped trees, or maybe even animals trying to get your attention.
Is it
Stay away, my lord. The spirits of vengeful samurai haunt this forest.
I really wanted him to talk to him, and he didn't. He just kept on running by him. And I was like, oh, okay.
I do like that.
Let's
How
go,
the-
Lulu.
when you're on the horse, you can just take what you need as you're going past it without having to get off.
Have either of you ever ridden a horse?
No.
I have. It's terrifying.
It gets uncomfortable after a while.
Yeah.
And obviously, looting aspects to the game too is getting supplies.
Because you realize the horse is in control.
Oh yeah, that's the thing with the fox. It can also guide you to
Wait till you
shrines.
see. This fox knows that he was a good boy. And I'll point out when.
Bamboo.
Sex bamboo. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Watch the fox. Look at him. Look, he's like, oh, you're a
The good boy. He's your good boy.
But yeah, so that when he goes up to the guy that's sitting at the campfire, that was a bird that led him there, and then the fox led him to that,
To the shrine, yeah.
and then the wind guides you whenever you set a waypoint.
Where'd he put his hat?
It's different outfits.
Maybe it's just the fox trying to show you something hidden in the woods. Either way, bring your sense of adventure and let the wind guide you.
Nope, can't do that.
A little Assassin's Creed style feel to it too.
Lord Sakai.
The only thing before I even watched the trailer, I was talking to Joe, and Joe made a point that like this is the most, not that it's like ugly, but it's the most like boring environment that they've shown so far. And then when I watched it, like I get it because it's not as colorful as like a lot of the other stuff we've seen. It's a very gloomy.
Yeah.
Hi,
I think this
this
is
is
the
Nate
combat.
Fox from Sucker Punch. Now, we just showed you some exploration, but let's switch gears and check out some combat.
Yeah. Because you got different approaches that you can take towards the combat of it.
This is one thing I like a lot too because it. One thing about anything like sword play related is just sitting there hacking a person, like having to hit them a few times. Like, nah, if you hit me with a sword, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit there and keep fighting you. And this, as long as you
Two warriors
time your parries,
sizing each other up,
like it's
waiting
just
for
it's just
the
one
other
tap,
to make the first move.
and it feels or it looks like it's just so samurai
And the fact that you can go up and just basically do a standoff.
and done,
Just like that.
just like that. And it's not, it's not constantly like.
And actually broke through the shield.
Now there are some in here where he kind of hacks at him a little bit, but
And then they had to make it all epic before he put the sword up.
yeah, he
Jerks.
flicks some blood off of it.
And
As
then
you
puts
can
it
see,
back
the
in
Mongols are
sheath.
everywhere on this island. For Jin to succeed, he has to use real, skillful precision in fighting them. No wasted energy. Every strike must count.
To the face.
In the face. I think when he flicks his sword with the blood, it should go on the camera.
Yeah. And you can actually block the arrows with the sword too.
Dude's arm got cut off. Ugh. See, that should have been a kill shot.
I think he had armor on though. Just the way he fell.
When I first saw that, I thought like he's gonna like whip around and cut his head off.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been so dope. Right when the dude hit his knees, just
And then like he honored the dead too. He just like bowed to him afterwards.
and then this is the way that I'm gonna play the game.
Stealth.
I love stealth. Makes me
Sneaking up
feel
on
so
people.
badass.
Yeah, when you
Okay,
succeed.
so that was Jin fighting as a samurai.
But it's
But
more
now let's
so
see
like
him
the
take on the
aspect of
same
like
group of Mongols
Batman
as the
doing
dishonorable
the
ghost.
fear tactics.
As the
though.
ghost, he'll use every dirty trick he can think up to even the odds. Even using fear as a weapon.
That's another thing too. Is like if you play this way, then they fear the ghost.
How's it a dirty trick though? It's just
Yeah, I don't like the way
It's
that they
just
did
smart.
that. Yeah. But I guess because like the way of the samurai, like you don't. It's supposed to be like an honorable. Like you're supposed to be face to face with your like opponent.
Fuck that noise.
Exactly. Yeah. Anybody got time for that?
Yeah.
Even though it's faster than doing it this way.
If I have to choose between maybe dying and not dying, I'll go with not.
Yeah.
A little firecracker.
Jesus.
God, I cannot wait for this game.
Oh yeah. July.
Ugh.
June for The Last of Us. That means Dion got to finish up The Last of Us before June.
Did he hit him with the rock?
I think it's like
David is his
samurai
Goliath ass.
stars.
But that was the fear.
Yeah, that
The
went.
guy just like cowered and then you murked him.
There was another one too back there, wasn't it? That just ran off, I guess. Because it looked like somebody else.
I didn't notice.
So his sword holder is just full of old dried blood.
Yeah, his sheath is just coated in it.
Could be a lot worse if you didn't flick it.
Yeah,
Just guts and
Painted with the blood of his enemies.
it's got a smell to no end.
yeah.
Look at those hops, though.
I couldn't be a samurai. I don't have that balance.
Like I said, it also just incorporates a lot of the feel of Assassin's Creed.
This part bothers me. Like, why is that dude staring at a ladder?
Yeah.
Everybody has a job, man.
And I get that happens in games, but I feel like we're at the point where we can be past that.
NPC
I'm more intelligent AI.
Yeah, you don't need to be staring at a ladder on your patrol.
Oh.
Everybody has a job, Nathan. Everybody's job is important.
And then he uses the ladder that he was staring at.
And that's why he's there.
Yeah, thank God he inspected it first. In other words,
to avoid unauthorized ladder usage.
Yeah. And that just seems like they just showed like one of the missions from the game of doing it. And then you got customization for the character.
It was close.
You might have noticed that while fighting as the samurai or sneaking around as the ghost, Jin had on a different set of armor. That's because the armor in this game actually gives you different mechanical advantages. It's not just the way it looks. It helps accent your chosen playstyle. As you explore the world, you'll discover Omamori charms. They'll give you an edge in
Upgrading
battle.
system.
But more importantly, as your legend grows, you'll develop all new techniques which transform Jin from a samurai into the ghost. But the thing is, you get to decide how those techniques evolve and grow over time. It's always worth keeping an eye out for dye flowers. Find enough of them and you can change the color of an armor. So not only do you get to choose how the ghost gameplay evolves, but you can fine-tune the look as well.
Didn't have photo mode. And our new photo mode we
Yeah,
have features
I don't
such as
know
color
why
grade.
he
It wouldn't be a
says
Sucker
that.
Punch game if it didn't have
It
photo
wouldn't be a
mode.
Sucker Punch game if it didn't
In our
have
new
photo
photo
mode.
mode, we have features such
I
as
feel like
color
that's something that,
grading,
like, every
depth of
game's doing
field,
now.
so you can focus on the right objects. We have a bunch of new features
So it
that
just
really
wouldn't be a game
underline
if it
the
didn't have photo
motion
mode.
and movement. That's
Yeah,
so
the
great
majority
about
of
our game.
games do have it.
You can control the wind's direction, the speed. You can change out the particles to different types of leaves and fireflies.
Oh yeah, it would be fun to play
You can
around
even
with
select
though.
a track
I mean,
of music from our original score that might.
that part isn't my thing. I never really mess with that. Like, even in Spider-Man, I never really mess with it.
I never really do too much with the.
This I think is cool. And I don't know if I'm gonna play the game this way or not.
I think it
What,
would be
straight up
more-
Japanese
murder?
voice track option with subtitles is a perfect fit for our
You
game.
can use a
So I'm
Japanese
happy to
audio
say
track.
that before the
With
first
subtitles.
game
Yeah, give
starts,
subtitles so you know
you'll be able
what's
to turn
going
this
on.
option on.
But I feel like that would make you more.
focus in on the subtitles instead of the game.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Because that's the way it is with like It Man.
I think it would make it feel like more genuine to play it this way, though, with them speaking Japanese. So that's something I gotta figure out how I'm gonna play the game.
And then the samurai cinema, which is kind of like the noir effect, like
Here at
the
Sucker Punch, we're
Telltale
huge
Batman
fans of
had.
Samurai
You're
Cinema.
fumbling these
We
words
wanted to
today.
create
Yeah,
a way
I can't
for
speak
you
today.
to feel like you're playing your favorite samurai movie. So we created a windy, black and white, film grained out mode that you can turn on from the very beginning of the game.
See, this I don't know much about because I haven't really seen many samurai movies that look like this. So, or samurai movies as a whole. I love that.
And just what?
Yeah.
Today,
it's
we've
gonna be so
shared with
much
you some
fun.
of the unique ways that you can experience
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be a pretty massive game. Because I wouldn't want a game like that to be really, really short. It'd be like Red Dead Redemption being short.
Red Dead Redemption was short.
No, I said I wouldn't want it to be.
Oh,
It'd be like
gotcha.
if you had Red Dead Redemption be
I
short.
was about to say that's like a 60-hour game. What are you talking?
Oh, I know. I played through it. I beat it.
Damn, what kind of game are you looking for if Red Dead is short? I wanted to take me months.
I wanted to go in real time. That's what I want.
You got to wait till tomorrow to do this next mission.
Yeah,
So you just
yeah.
go ahead and go to bed.
Got to go in real time. Your character's sleepy. He has to go. He has to go to bed, and he sleeps for actually 8 hours.
Oh, but yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
This is a long one.
Well, to incorporate
We've
that
passed
stuff.
the 2-hour mark.
Just barely, but you want to jump into the Would You Rather?
I will not be replaced by a computer. You and your robot can go fuck itself. How about that? Eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah.
Just every time now, I will not be replaced by a robot.
I've been waiting for this.
That doesn't go there.
No, I'm gonna be waiting for you to say that every time. It's the gist of it.
And now, the segment you've all been waiting for. Would you rather?
Plus, if you hung in this long, you've earned it.
Yeah.
It's John's never ready.
We'll work on the timing.
Yeah, he's never ready.
It's the first time I've incorporated the sounds into it.
Okay, so ready? Now I'm gonna feed you some cues and let's see if you can hit it. So now, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the time you've all been waiting for.
What,
I've
that?
been waiting for this.
It's time for. That's the one, John.
It's time for Would You Rather?
There you go.
That's supposed to come after you give the title, because that's the celebration part.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
This is a fucking train wreck.
It's a work in progress.
It's time
But
for 5 Would You Rather.
My man.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. I cannot wait till this contract is up. I am fucking out of here.
Gonna take everything you learned and blossom elsewhere.
Oh yeah.
All
All right, let's get into it.
Let's see what travesties we have.
Just hit a random one.
All right, here we
You
go.
were the chosen one.
You underestimate my power.
Okay. I'm Nathan's not gonna direct it now.
Number 1.
Would you rather throw up uncontrollably every time you spoke to the opposite sex, or
South Park.
or be attracted to the smell of shit and frequent random bathrooms because of it?
Just the smell of shit. Let's go with that one. If it just means I'm just walking into like
You're attracted
stalls
to it.
freshly after.
Yeah, freshly asked.
Freshly after someone's come out.
I'd have to go with that too because I got a lot of lot of female family members. So
Yeah, that I mean, can never talk to your girlfriend or
Or your
wife
daughters.
or whatever, or daughters. Man, I always forget about my children.
They probably think it was. Hilarious.
Hey, Daddy.
so.
Hi, Stan. What do you guys want for breakfast?
And dry heaving all the time. That's the worst.
What about you, Dion?
I'm going with the smell. That's a personal thing. That's a something that you just deal with. Like the smell of gas. I love the smell of gasoline from the car.
The bad thing about that, though, is I would be sexually turned on anytime I'm around my cousin Mike.
Wow.
But only you know, though. It's not like It's not like you were
like, why do you always sit down when you're around me?
pounding Mike butt every time you
Right.
So
You'd also that would mean that you're like an anal fiend too. Then
yeah,
it's like you gotta find a chick or dude,
gotta
whatever
find,
you're into.
Gotta find them butts.
Yeah, the chick's got to be in the anal. The dude obviously has to be in the anal. It's really the only option there. But the chick's got to be into it. In other words, you're just not getting your fill.
Yeah.
She's not getting her fill either.
Yeah.
All right, number 2.
Stub your toe or get a paper cut.
What kind of fuck one is this? Doesn't have any kind of lasting implications.
Would you rather stub your toe or get a paper cut? Which one?
Just a one-time thing?
Yeah. Which one?
I guess
stomp your toe.
See?
Yeah, I was thinking stub my toe, but then I was like, well, how bad of a stub are we talking?
Like,
well, a cut,
like pinky toe on the edge of the bed, like the son of a
just
bitch
kind of hit
ones.
the corner.
Yeah, them son of a bitch ones.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
I would say that hurts, but it goes away a lot faster than a paper cut.
Yeah, paper cuts
so.
that just little tinge.
I'm gonna go with stomping a toe.
I'm going with paper cut.
Oh my gosh!
The opposite.
because stubbing the toe is like
different.
no, it's crippling, especially to a big dude. Like it's like the worst thing. Oh my god, I'm going paper cut. Just a little paper cut. Come on, stop being pussies.
We're stubbing our toe. What do you mean, pussy?
Being vaginas. Okay, would you rather have sex in the shower or sex in the car?
What the fuck questions are these? Sex in a shower.
Huh?
Sex in a shower. So much more comfortable than sex in a car.
More comfortable?
Yes.
It's a nightmare.
What?
It is.
Do you have like a solo shower? It's like a... I don't know where I was going with that.
John?
Jeez.
John, what happened to your cobalt?
Traded it in. Well, that's totally random.
Well, I was thinking, I was like, John, you ain't fucking in that cobalt. Then I was like, he doesn't even have the cobalt anymore.
I need to get away from JD Byrider. So,
Right?
And you got the... Was it Nissan?
yeah. The Murano.
You can definitely fuck in that thing. You ain't
See
fucking
where
in that
Nathan-
Kia either. That Kia Soul or whatever. You ain't
Lay the
fucking in
seats
that.
down.
I feel like I'd be bumping my... Well,
Hey,
she'd be
hey,
bumping
hold
her
on. Dion's the one with the van here, so.
well, yeah, and he also apparently just has like a solo shower, so he's choosing car. You can lay them seats down or take them out or whatever.
No, because I'm sizey. Car sex doesn't really work for me anymore. Because I'm sizey. You know what I'm saying? And,
So you're going shower?
I guess that'd be shower.
Yeah, I'm going shower. But
Okay.
it's either way is a fucking nightmare. Because
I
I'm
at least
big
thoroughly
and-
enjoy shower sex.
and my balance isn't what it used to be, and
yeah.
you slip and
Oh gosh, I couldn't imagine.
I've done it, but it's the logistics.
At least it's more room than a car. Unless you have a freaking major big van.
I mean, when I was smaller, it was fine. I think the smallest car I did it in was a Dodge Neon.
Oh my God. Nathan
Wow.
knows about the Neon.
Yeah. I think
He used to have one.
that's the
Got your
smallest car.
neon everything, neon on
Yeah.
the dash.
Yeah, that's the smallest car I had sex in.
That's impressive.
Yeah, back when wasn't skinny Dion, but smaller Dion.
I
Dodge
could-
Neon size Dion.
I'm pretty sure I could count my car sex.
One hand.
Whatever. Yeah, like on. Yeah, I wouldn't even need a whole hand. It's so
Twice.
It's so uncomfortable.
Twice. Done it twice.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Yeah, I've done
Oh,
it twice.
yeah,
Yeah. Did it twice. So
But shower sex is almost a weekly thing.
Nathan says, "Little do you know tonight."
And sometimes Jen's there.
Wow.
She liked my jokes from the last episode that were related to that.
All right, we're stepping it up on this next one.
Oh boy.
Okay, we're going to incorporate some pain in this one. All right.
More pain than a stumping of the toe.
I'm telling you, we're stepping it up. Okay. Would you rather peel all your nails off your fingers,
Nope, the other one.
or
He ain't even heard it yet.
or pull your teeth out of your mouth?
What the fuck?
I told you we're stepping it up. Wait till this last one. Wait till the fifth one.
All right, so
I've learned to save the worst for last.
yeah, like, but this is.
What
I
would
mean,
you-
if step up is what you want to use, that's fine, but that's underselling. Shower sex or car sex? Okay, pulling out all your fingernails.
I stepped it up. You're welcome.
Wait, so are you pulling fingernails and toenails? Are we doing all the nails? What does it say?
It's just fingernails.
Just fingernails.
No, it says from your fingers. So it's from your fingers. So
Okay.
just 10 fingernails. You're pulling all of these off.
Oh,
And you know what it feels like to get something up under your nail that like hits those. So either you're doing all 10 of those, or you're pulling those teeth out.
No, I have lost a fingernail. I smashed
I
my
have
finger one time.
But I think that's different.
Right.
To
yeah,
all of
yeah.
a sudden smash it. I mean, it still sucks, but it's
It
different.
just
than,
dies and you
yeah,
pull it off.
Yeah, it's different than sitting there like right where you're at right now and pulling your nails off.
I'm getting tired of this now. Just fuck.
Yeah.
I hate the dentist too, though.
I did have an incident one time where
No. I didn't say go to the dentist. I said you.
No.
pull
I know.
your
I'm
teeth
saying
out.
that's what I'm saying. Referring to the whole teeth ordeal.
You're sitting here and wrenches. Pulling them out or pulling them off. Which one?
Fingernails. Fuck it.
yeah, I was running. It had rained outside. I ran indoors. A little patch of linoleum right when you get into the door. Hit it, slipped, foot went under the door. Big toenail ripped clean off.
Oh my god.
That was one of the more painful experiences of my life. But it might have just been like the shock factor or something. But it wasn't. It went away, and I feel like I can handle that 10 more times.
A tooth is gonna
As
be
opposed
slow,
to just ripping a tooth out. Yeah, because I feel like it's just so much harder to get a tooth out.
I'm going with tooth.
and you're gonna be hearing the cracking in your
Yeah,
head.
I'm going with tooth. I'm
And
going
you,
with
and
tooth.
you've
Why?
got, how many teeth do you have? 32 or something like that? So you got to pull 32 fucking teeth?
Yeah, I'm doing teeth because you
One by one.
because you can slowly work those out, and
I don't want to slowly work.
I don't want to slowly pull my fingernails off. I'm looking at them right now.
You're
And
gonna be hearing the cracking in your head too the whole time.
oh my god!
Not to mention the pain.
And let's think about this. Your fingernails are going to grow back.
But until then, you got that raw.
But they're going to grow back.
Your teeth
When
won't.
and
your
you
teeth-
got like weeks.
But your teeth, you're going to have to go dentures or implants or whatever.
it's gonna happen after I start the black tar heroin anyway. So.
That's true. But that's also when you're 80.
Yeah. Well, things are going. When the black tar heroin starts, the teeth is just a matter of time before they're out of here.
There's another sharp curve for the.
Ripping these fingernails off.
Yeah. Okay. So fingernail, teeth. All right, ready for the last one?
Oh boy,
This one's a thinker.
skydiving.
Rocky Mountain Climbing.
All right, we're skydiving. Ground's
Oh, gosh.
coming. We need to pull the chute. Okay,
All right.
pull your chute.
Heard that reference before from
Okay.
Dion.
All right. Would you rather have sex with Megan Fox with a penis, or Tom Hiddleston with a vagina?
So like a transsexual
Megan
Megan Fox.
Fox.
It would be Megan Fox because I'm not in any way attracted to Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
That's Loki, right? That is Loki.
Yeah. But
It's a pretty man.
being, I mean, I reckon.
This was known as man pretty.
It's a pretty man.
But yeah, I could. Yeah, I mean,
Ignore the
So
factor
you're
of Megan
getting
Fox.
you're getting dicked down by Megan Fox.
I'm getting dick down.
Oh,
She's fucking me.
I mean, you're having sex. It's give and take, my
I,
friend.
I was thinking just a lot of give
I mean, if you
because Tom Hiddleston and his man John ain't fucking me. Why does Megan Fox get to fuck me?
I'm just saying.
Nah, I'll get her off in another way. She's not fucking me. I'll go Megan Fox with a dick. Yeah.
John.
I I guess the same.
So yeah, both just
I might let her fuck me.
Just taking dick.
Oh, we ain't saying nothing about that.
Just taking dick. I get it.
It would be it'd be more awkward because it's a guy with a vagina. So.
I mean,
the chair hadn't even bothered my ass until that question was raised. Now my ass is starting to hurt.
Man, you're getting derailed by Megan Fox. She's not gentle either. She just comes in and just blah.
So if
you're like, what the fuck? She just blah blah blah, just cracking cheeks.
If that's a part of it, if I have to also
get your cheeks
from
cracked,
the chick with a dick, then I'll probably just choose Tom Hiddleston.
John, you getting cracked over there? You letting Megan get those cheeks?
Nope.
Is that a rule that we're making? Like, if you choose Megan Fox, like she has
no.
bone you as well?
It whatever happened between you two is what happened between you two.
All right, then I'm going Megan Fox.
Okay.
Megan Fox with a dick. Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Dion?
Huh?
What'd you say before he said he's definitely going Megan Fox?
It's just that whatever.
Oh,
happens,
whatever. Yeah, it's.
There's no stipulations to how you have to have sex.
I can't. I'm not gonna tailor the question to get you to change your answer. So you're having sex. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be Megan Fox. Then.
Maybe you'll get them cheeks clapped. Maybe you won't. I don't know.
Man, that dick swings and hits you in the bottom of the balls.
Exactly. Or brushed across your nose or something.
Why are you that close?
I'm just saying it could happen.
6 foot roll.
There's no oral going on either.
Like she turned around and just like just kind of. You're like,
why?
Yeah. Do you wash your face right away, or do you just wait till the end?
You probably just ride it out.
Okay. I respect it.
You just ride it out.
Just ride it out.
I respect it. Everybody has their preferences. John?
I'm still gonna stay the same.
How did we get here?
You.
Yeah.
You're how we got here.
I'm going with Tom. I'm going with vagina. I'm going with vagina. I'm going with vagina.
Have you ever done anal? Like butthole feels pretty good.
Yeah, I have. Well, I've done it. I haven't received it.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going vagina. I love the feel of vagina too much.
Okay. You just got to look at Tom Hiddleston's
That's what I was going to say.
bird chest.
That's the only thing that was getting me with it is because you're going to be looking at Tom while you're doing it.
Not of his doggy. And he looks smooth. So, but it might not even.
I'm doing Megan doggy too, so I ain't.
But that thing's down there. It gonna swing back. But
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I mean,
like,
she's got.
I can't go too hard.
She's got a piece on her.
I can't give that. I can't give that pendulum too much momentum.
Little. She's got a Lex Steel.
She definitely ain't fucking.
Yeah, she's in it. She's in there. That thing can swing back and tap you on the balls or.
Strap it down.
Like, hey, can you hold that thing to your belly real quick?
Yeah.
Or like Nathan from the last episode. Just
she ain't gonna be limp. She gonna be all in.
Damn right she ain't gonna be limp.
Okay.
It's an insult to me if she's
going fully off the rails now. Bring it back.
Yeah, this is the good stuff.
My God.
That was number 5.
All right.
So penis, vagina. It says a lot about what's going on in here.
What do you mean? You're fucking a dude.
With a mangina.
It's not a mangina. It's a regular vagina.
It's a mangina.
Well,
it's a vagina on a man. It's a mangina.
Well,
plus, I've watched enough X and XX to know that fucking a tranny is somewhat acceptable.
You have bellies from a shoe?
Never seen one dudes with vaginas.
It might be on there, so we don't know.
It probably is.
Yeah, I just haven't had the courage to put it in the search bar.
I can't remember the name of that show. It was exactly like that. It was a British TV show. He always
had a vagina?
Yeah, he had a mangina.
John, what are you watching?
I know old Greg has a mangina.
Yeah, old Greg. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's just a little YouTube
I'm old
skit.
Greg.
I'm old Greg. Would you like to see my mangina?
Ever had bellies from a shoe?
Have you never seen Old Greg? Oh man,
I'm Old Greg.
YouTube Old Greg.
That's who I was talking
I'm
about.
a fish man.
John, have you seen the I'm a Juggernaut? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Have you seen those?
I think so.
Where they dubbed over the old X-Men,
I'm a juggernaut, man.
the old X-Men cartoons. Because Nathan's never seen them. That's why I'm asking.
I may have.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so disappointed.
It's okay.
Anyway, that was Would You Rather.
That's right. You didn't do it that time, Dion.
Be later with the sound effects, John. I was giving you a chance, and you
That's what I was waiting for. I was
fucking
waiting to
fumbled
see if you
again.
I was waiting to see if you would do it. That's why I did it.
I'm sitting there looking at the controller like I'm teeing it up, and you just whiffed on a underhanded pitch.
I was waiting to see if you would do it because last time, like immediately, it's like, and that's Would You Rather.
And that concludes this week's Would You Rather. All right.
Please don't edit any of this out. Keep all of this in.
Oh no, it's like I was saying before the podcast. Though I started with since the first one we did was when Brandon was here. I did that like as a sole like video of just the Would You Rather segment and posted it to our YouTube channel. And I'm gonna be doing it like each one. Okay. Like I'm gonna take the one from the last episode when he came back, and then this one, and upload them gradually.
Okay.
There was no cum on my back.
So that way, if anybody that misses it in the episode or doesn't stick around long enough for it, if they still want to see just that part, they can.
Are you letting Megan come on you?
No.
No?
No, if I'm the one that determines the rules in the bedroom.
Okay. No, just asking. John?
I'll just tell her it's a fetish of mine for her to like not come at all. And then we'll come at it that way. No, it really gets me off if you don't get off. Trust me. Yeah, it works better.
Your rules. Time's coming, I'll tell you that.
Does tranny cum?
Oh my god.
Does tranny cum work the same way as man cum?
Never ran across one.
Ask
I'm gonna
old
have to watch
Greg.
some of this porn.
Oh god.
Just for research purposes.
That's what they all say.
I'll find myself addicted to it.
He's gonna come in next episode. I'm all Greg.
I am. You know what I'm all about?
I'll come in next episode going, no, I'm definitely choosing Megan Fox. 100%. Letting her do whatever she wants.
I figured out that I'm really into transsexual porn. All about it. Huge fan. Huge fan.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for enlightening me.
Oh god. Dion's gonna be like, you're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Let's wrap this shit up.
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Infamous Wannabe. That's the letter N, the word famous, ONEUHB. Motherfucker.
Wow. That's aggressive.
Well,
Yeah.
same. All platforms. Callow Creed, DV. Boom.
And same for me. You can find me at Musician Gamer 76 on all the things: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, all those. For anybody that's new here, this is Every Other Week podcast, and I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
I knew you were losing your train of thought. As you were talking, I was like, oh, he's trying to find it. He's trying to find it.
But what I was gonna say is, you can also,
Like
if
a
you're
Bible
unable,
pass. Like,
if you're unable to watch the podcast on video, you can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all the podcast platforms on the audio versions. And if you enjoy it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share it. Dion, what you're saying?
huh?
So what you're saying when it comes to liking and sharing?
Oh, like, share, subscribe. If you like it, tell a friend. If you don't like it, tell an enemy.
There it is. And if you're listening on audio platform, make sure you hit that follow button or like button. We greatly appreciate it. And also, thank you all for all the new follows that we have, especially on Facebook. We greatly appreciate it.
I love you all.
And thank you all to everybody who watches and listens to the podcast. We greatly appreciate it.
The two of them are content creators. Check them out, support their stuff. And then what they were saying, the likes and the follows. But yeah, so they do videos, a bunch of different projects that they do that I do not do. But just follow them, support them, check them out. They're decent. And yeah.
And hopefully, as far as our work goes, hopefully Vinny will be back this week. It's rumored that he's supposed to be coming back.
He went on a fucking fishing trip. That pissed me off.
Vinny?
Yep, he went on a fishing trip with Frank.
But anyway.
But he's supposed to be isolated, motherfucker.
Hopefully he's been out because of COVID stuff. But he's supposed to be coming back. So hopefully things will kind of cool off some at work and I won't be as burned out so I can get back into streaming and making videos more often. Because that's what's been primarily holding me back is just being burned out from work. So hopefully that'll change very soon.
I feel that I've had like Cody and cousin Chase and stuff hitting me up to get online and play video games. And I cannot. Mm-hmm. I'm too tired. We're too slammed at work. Can't do it.
Yep. So hopefully that'll lighten up very, very soon. But stay safe out there. And we will see you all back here in the next episode. Thank you all. Bye.